Coach, I am rested. I have done my homework.
Nice.
I have done the last hit training. I have shaved. I took a shower. I stretched. I wanted to be fresh. I'm sorry for being exhausted last week. That was on me. I mean, sometimes my time management can be horrible, or sometimes things can just be really crazy. But I made sure that I was properly optimal mentally, emotionally, physically for this final episode. I'm very, very excited.
I'm looking forward to this session, hopefully getting me in a better mood, because I'm annoyed, but that's okay. You know, you get some shitty
Why are
pubs.
you annoyed? What happened?
Yeah, just shitty pubs. What can you do?
Shitty pub. I hear it in your voice. I kind of hear it already. I'm just like, Coach just came from a really bad pub.
It was like
I'm so sorry.
You know, it's just
oh, that's horrible.
That's when it gets to you. That's when it gets to you.
No, I totally understand. Even my wife knows. My wife kind of accepts it now too. She's just like, when I wake up in the morning, going to bed like losing really, really bad, and I wake up, I'm like not in the best mood. You lost, didn't you? You lost.
Yeah.
She's just like, yes, I did. Yeah, always happens when you lose. Totally understandable, Coach.
Yep,
But
I'll treat you as normally as I possibly can. Be as
it's okay to be annoyed and tilted. I totally go through that as well. Totally understandable. But yes, totally understand the tilt, Coach. But I did my homework, Coach.
I'm excited to hear that you did your homework.
I did everything, and I did not play a pub or did any pub game or even a lobby game unless I got 85% on my last hit training.
To start the day or what?
No, to start the stream. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like each stream you started, you did
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I was like, we're not doing this. We're not playing until I get at least 85%. And I did that every stream, and I sent you a 93% one.
I saw that.
I went 93%, Coach. I was so hyped, man. I felt like I won like a 70-minute game with that one. I was just like, it felt amazing. I was like 93%. I said, I'm gifting subs if I get 100% on this last hit training. That is a deal I have with chat.
You purposely missed one, so you didn't have to gift.
Absolutely.
Subs.
I mean, that's just how we do it. I mean, you just want to keep it going, get the suspense. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Banana slam jam.
Coach, I think it's because I'm so excited to announce what we have planned. Do you think we can let chat know before we jump into the really quick replays?
Sure, we'll give them a bit of a spoiler.
So I can post about it. Yeah. So because we wanted to
post
end
I need to post as well. So you wanted to go ahead and post about it on Twitter now?
I wanted to wait till you said it because I am saying it on the post of what we're gonna do. So once you say it, I'm gonna post about it.
Okay. So
all right.
What I decided was gonna be his final lesson for the Gamecaster series is that after teaching him how to carry and teaching him how to view the game from the carry's perspective, is that he will now support me in a game. So that is going to be. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how I'm going to play on 200 ping, but it'll be interesting.
But that's the advantage for playing with a top 30 immortal, man. That's it. So we're gonna do.
I will be queuing on my other account.
Yes.
It's about 5K ish.
That's fine.
We'll just play unranked, and
sure.
I am going to be playing on 200 ping or whatever. So.
Yes.
It should be interesting. The goal of it is going to be that all the stuff Eri and I talked about, all the stuff he learned from the carry's perspective, he can apply live with me, and anything I want him to do in the game or anything we can do together,
I will do.
He will do.
Coach, I know you lost 6 months of your life from the last stream. You're gonna gain 6 months back from this support.
Okay, we gotta go even on the.
I'm gonna even out your lifespan, Coach. You're gonna gain that 6 months back, man. I want you to experience life as much as you can. So we're gonna get that. I'm gonna salve you. When you think salve, it's already salving. That's I need a. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, got the tweet out. We're ready to start.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and pull up the replay. So the first hour is going to be watching his games, guys. We're going to be talking to Eri about things he can do better. And then the final hour will be me getting supported by Eri live. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm so pumped, Coach. This was like I said, PA got really farmed, and it looked like a really easy draft because it seemed like we countered them pretty hard, like because PA can just kind of destroy all the
I guess,
squishy
did you swap
ones.
these games? It says this is the Jugg game.
This is the Jug game, yes.
Oh, you have a PA and a Jugg. I was so confused. Okay.
No, my PA was mid. My PA was mid, and he like destroyed. His name's Bong. He's like a guy I played with a lot. He's actually very, very, very good. He got like, I think, get Battlefield in 10 minutes. So he played really well.
Is he like 5K or something?
He's 5K. I think he's immortal.
Gotcha. I recognize that name. Maybe it's an anime name or something because I've seen it before. Okay, let's check and see what you do here. So we're just gonna ignore anything else. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm just saying. I'm excited to show you this.
Okay. So I don't really care what the rest of your teammates did. If they all fed and you still did a good job, I'd be happy with it. If your teammate carries you, but you do a poor job, you know, we'll talk about it. Whatever.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I know. Check out the last hits. Wait, you're gonna see some CS right now, coach. Oh. Deny.
I'm watching.
Oh, you get nothing.
It's improved. I will say it's improved.
She got nothing. The lady horse got nothing. Oh.
I will say your CSing has gotten better.
It has gotten better. Ooh, I'm getting out of there. But oof, that thing hits like Enchantress hits like a truck, coach. I was just like, ooh.
Yeah, you're not defensively creep aggroing or anything like that, so I'm watching you get like good CS with the creeps. But what you need to learn next is to like
learn to aggro.
Creeps. Yeah.
Towards me. I do it a little bit more here. I just think I did, but I remember doing it a few times.
I'll just be clear to everyone else. If you didn't see the last session, my main critique of Eri was he just literally missed like 15 or 20 creeps. This is drastic improvement that you've gotten all 6 CS so far. Little mechanics like creep aggroing that are very important. You know, that's definitely was secondary to actually just getting the creeps. So
I got the creeps, coach. And I do something that I saw in one of your replays. You held the creep just above tower range until the other creeps came. I did that, coach.
I'm ready.
I'm just I keep the creep wave there a bunch of times.
So these are spots where you just have to aggro.
Yes.
Right here. So the way this works, just to give you an idea, you'll see it if you watch my games again. I highly encourage to just like every time I tell you something new to watch my game. It's basically like, so I'll talk about this because it's a subject I get asked about a lot.
Sure.
Is that like, how do you learn from replays? So whether or not it's your own replay or whether or not it's like somebody else's replay. So the way I think to learn from replays is to know exactly what you're watching for. So, like, you know, if you're watching for lane equilibrium mechanics or like rotations or something like that, you know, if you watch purely through that lens, you know, through that filter, you'll notice a lot more. So you've been watching my games. As Carrie, you said you did a few things you saw me do. So now I need you to see when, how often, and how I aggro. Like, I need you to watch the game purely from that perspective in the laning stage. Because the fact is, all the stuff I teach you guys to do, I'm doing in 99.9% of my games. You know, like, I'm almost always doing whatever that mechanic is. Almost every mechanic in Dota is required in every game. So it's just a matter of how often you use it and how much it matters in that specific game. So, a lot of times if you guys are learning one thing at a time, you don't want to overwhelm yourselves. I think it's really important to like watch the same game, and you'll see it's not only good to watch the same game because okay, I think the best reason to watch the same game is because you'll realize how much differently you see things once you understand what you're seeing.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, if you watch the laning stage back, you'll be like, now that BSJ told me to watch the replay in terms of creep aggro, holy shit, I'm noticing he actually creep aggroes 3 times every creep wave. Or like, he's creep aggroing all the time, holy shit, like what the fuck? You know, and a lot of Dota, from what I've learned, is that, like myself, is that like half the shit we don't know, or probably even more than half, it's just because we don't even know to look for it. We don't even know it's there. So, this in mind, this is a situation that I'll talk to you about. So, we see Nyx, and I need you to think that these creeps are contestable. I need you to immediately identify that they are allowed to hit these creeps. Like, meaning if you try to go for this last hit right here, or this last hit right here, that this guy can just walk up and hit it, and she can just hit it, right?
Yes.
So, there's two things about that. One is that if that's the case, then not only is that creep hittable, but also you will be hittable, because you're walking up to that creep, right?
Yes.
But also, if this creep is hittable, and I know, like, I'm a good player, and I see that this creep's low, what am I gonna do? Like, I'll ask you. Like, if I'm this Nyx, what can I do with the fact that this creep is low? Like, I have the knowledge that that creep's low, and you want to CS it. What can I do with that?
You can either bait for me to hit it and then deny it, or stun me so that I don't get that last hit.
And I can predict where you will be.
Yes.
Meaning, like, I can land a stun on you more, like, accurately, because I know where you're
I head there,
go.
you're like, yep. Yeah,
So
you just clicked on that.
By leaving the creep in place, you're making it so that they can contest it, making it so that your movements are incredibly predictable, and you're making it so that they can choose to hit you instead of the creep. So they have like 3 bonus options, all of which are bad for you. It's like a deny, extra damage, potentially killing you, and all of which can be negated if you just right-click one of them and this creep moves over here. Like, that's just...
To my range, yes.
Well, just in general, you need to like, I just want to say, I don't want to oversimplify it for you and tell you to drag to your range. The way that creep aggro works at the highest level is, I need to know exactly why I'm creep aggroing it, so I just gave you all the reasons. And I needed to get it as far away from that as possible. Like, so in this case...
you would maybe drag it down?
Where would you since the melee hero's over here and the ranged hero's over here, I'm going to drag it to the left. If these two were swapped, I'd drag it to the right.
Because the melee would have to get close to you.
The ranged hero is going to be able to hit it no matter what, but the melee hero, if I drag it this way, can't hit it. So, like, you're specifically trying to make it so the creep and you, when you're hitting the creep, can't be hit. Like, that's what you're trying to do. So
that's what I... Okay.
So,
oh, wow, that's actually...
So the point is, though, like, I'm giving you very advanced, like, reasoning behind this. Like, eventually the goal is, once you do it all the time, you become very accustomed to why you're doing it. Like, I've noticed, like, your overall mechanics are just better on last hitting, and that's really only accomplished by, like, doing it. And so this is the kind of stuff where you just creep aggro every game, and you're like, oh, like, backfired there, like, oh, like, I fucked that one up, or, oh, I should have dragged it that way, or, oh, you know, like, whatever. And it's all just learned through experience, but it comes first with, like, approaching it like I'm talking to you about. So, what was I gonna say? Okay, so yeah, these two creeps are like a perfect example. Ideally, you want the creep to be as far away as possible when you're last hitting it. So I've talked to you about creep aggro. So creep aggro is on a 3-second cooldown, and the creeps chase you for 2.3 seconds. So in a perfect world, you are aggroing this creep 2.3 seconds before you intend to last hit it. Because that means the creep has traveled the furthest it could possibly travel without de-aggroing you. Does this make sense to you?
That makes sense. No, yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, because if you aggro it away from them, they can't contest it.
Yes, and if you do it too early, the creep will run away from you back towards the opponent, and then, you know, that's bad.
It's kind of like fishing. It's kind of like fishing.
Yeah, it's a rhythm. So the cool thing is that, you know, I give you all these random numbers like 2.3 seconds, but at the end of the day, Dota's just feel. You know, you get a feel for how long this creep's going to chase you, and you want that memory. You want that moment to be exactly perfect. So, this is the kind of stuff that you can practice in. You can't practice in Last Hit Trainer because there's no opponent. You could go into a custom lobby.
1v1.
Or 1v1 works too. And just, you could honestly spawn a bot or like an enemy that doesn't move. You can just spawn an enemy that doesn't move, and practice getting the creep aggro towards you and hitting it with like the 2.3 seconds or whatever. You know, that's something you can do.
A bot game would be just more than fine for that.
Yeah, yeah. Bot games would be just fine. Yes, bot games would be great. Okay. Long lesson on creep aggro there, but it's
that was good.
Pretty much the only thing really like severely lacking that I'm seeing so far. So, before this, you wouldn't even get the last hit in the first place. So, like, I didn't even care about the creep aggro.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely improved your CSing. Nice to see you guys get a kill there. Lich Jugg's pretty strong lane. You're doing a little bit of creep aggro. Okay.
I am. And this is where I decide to, I say, please pull the lane. Great, wonderful.
Okay.
And I followed what you did. I will CS here first, deny, and wait for my creeps to come back. Before I would usually go to the creep wave.
So here's my issue, though. Okay?
Okay.
So when you come over here, first and foremost, I'll just be blunt with everyone watching. I feel like the majority of carries have no clue to do this. It's actually unbelievable. Like, I feel like the average 4K carry will never walk over and farm the pull camp. Like, I just don't see it happen very often. Like,
really?
Yeah, like they just don't understand it, even in my bracket sometimes. This is like a concept. This is like a foreign concept to like half the carry players, I would say. So first and foremost, this is the first step. You did a good thing to come over here. Yeah. But secondly, it's a stacked pull. So you've been like focusing on denying these creeps, man. You're not a support. You're not trying to deny creeps. You're trying to farm creeps.
Oh, like, I actually salved my Lich. I salved my Lich a while. Like,
we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. What I need to see here is that you're not farming creeps in lane, and I need these creeps to get farmed. So none of this like denying this shit, right? I want you hitting these non-stop, killing them as fast as possible.
It was supposed to be denied anyway, since it was a stack camp.
Yes,
like I didn't need to do that. I needed to like basically make up for my gold. I was more focusing on like I need those creeps back to me. So I was like focusing on the denies.
Okay.
But
do you remember what we said is like your timer on how long you're allowed to farm this?
Until the creep wave is back to me where I can farm it again. There, yeah, that was supposed to be it. Yep, it got hit. Yep, that was my bad.
So all I'm saying, if you know, you know, right? And I'm just pointing out to you and everyone watching that like he was supposed to be back in lane. The goal is that you're farming this while also looking over here to see exactly what's happening. Yeah. So you'll be like, oh, the Enchantress killed the creeps here. I've got 10 seconds. You know, whatever it is. But the fact that you're over here in the first place, just like the CSing part of it, that's the first step. Really important.
That was the first step. Just doing it better next time.
Good to see you doing it. Just make sure we refine the efficiency behind you doing it. So that's all good. It's much easier to work on efficiency than it is to like, you know, dawn on you guys concepts that you guys don't know about.
Yeah, this was not a good idea. I know. Not a good idea. I was supposed to hit the creeps.
Why did that not work? Do you know?
Because the movement speed of Ench is really, really quick.
Okay, so if you're Jugg and you know you have kill threat with spin, how in the future would you adjust to this?
If probably she is out of position and we can punish it properly.
I want you to think, Eri, there is only, like, other than skill build, there is only one thing you could do in game that you can adjust after the game has started.
There's only one thing I can do after the game has started.
To adjust to the game at hand. Like, what's happening in front of you, there's only one thing
buy items.
Buy items!
Yeah, so I should have bought boots.
Yeah, no, I know I told you to cookie cutter your build, so I'm not actually flaming what you did here, right? What I'm saying, though, is that's a perfect example where you would say to yourself, damn, if I had earlier boots, that Enchantress would have died.
Yeah.
And then you buy your own boots, like, without me having to tell you how to play Dota, right? Like, people ask me, when do I go Wraithband? When do I go boots and shit? All you have to know is what the items fucking do for you. It's like, boots give you move speed, and this, like, as Jugg is a hero, it's specifically very nice to buy boots. Like, on PA, though, usually boots aren't as important, because she has a blink that gets right on top of you. And she's more limited by damage, because Jugg has a lot of damage from spin. So boots enable his damage, while PA's damage is pure right click. So you usually build like right click items. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, this is just a good example. You know, I don't know necessarily what I want you to do with that, but like, it's something.
No, I should have bought boots earlier. Honestly, it's
but I told
definitely
you to
also
cookie cutter,
managed.
so it's like, you know, go ahead.
Yeah, I followed it all the time though, most of the time. But sometimes I listened to my teammates and said, "Eri, you really need BKB first, or you need something.
Gotcha.
You need Sanga and Yasha." Sometimes, but most of the time I followed it.
Yeah, the only point of like giving you the cookie cutter build was that you can focus on all this other stuff.
Which I did.
And for you, Eri, since I know like I don't know how much. Honestly, moving forward, I would ask you before we get completely done with this session, how much carry do you intend to play?
That's a good question. I honestly want to still support.
No, I know that you're gonna be a main support, but like, would you be open to like playing 20% of your games as carry?
Yes, absolutely. It has helped my micro. It has helped my micro has gotten so much better. Like my camera movement has gotten so much better. I've noticed that it's helped. I've lost most of my games for the past like week or so. I think it's because everything is kind of just gelling together. Because I'm like absorbing these carry concepts and support concepts, and sometimes they kind of they don't. It's not jiving. It kind of clashes.
They
I'm
don't
just like,
directly
oh wait,
translate always. Yeah.
not yet. But these last two games I'm showing you are where I felt they translated. I felt that the knowledge that I acquired are starting to mesh, and it's starting to flow with my movements and decision making. So these two games for me were like, I bet like. See, coach, I'm holding it up there.
I see it here. I see it.
I'm holding it up there, coach. Oh, look, and the creep plays. Oh, coach, it's moving. I learned that from your replay. Yeah, there you go, getting the denies in.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, I should have gotten that. But yes. And I noticed how far she wanted to outplay me here. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, don't. But so, I outlevel her.
Go ahead.
I do outlevel her. I think I get my 6 first from her this game. But once she got her 6, oh my god, she was like, I couldn't lane against her.
So I'm just giving you a lot of advanced stuff to work on because I think moving forward, like after Gamecaster, I would almost prefer that, like maybe every now and then we talk about one of your carry games. But
absolutely,
I would rather you use what I'm about to tell you today as like a cheat sheet for a long time, because I feel like the mechanics and thoughts I'm going to tell you to work on, like to be very clear, is one at a time. Like probably 2 minutes of this video, like 2 minutes of me talking to you right now, is like a week or two of
working on it.
Working on it, right? I need that to be understood because I know if you try to do too much of this, it's like nobody could do it. So
yeah, it's hard.
What I need you to realize is that every time the opponent's fucking with you, this is like the next step. Everything is about the creeps, my man. You need to just keep fixating on the creeps. So it's just like, okay, like right now, I'm gonna summon my healing ward because I'm low. You got to do all these things that keep you alive. But I need you to like not lose track of this. You know, I need you to not lose track of this. You know, like what I need you to end up doing is be so fixated on how the creeps are dying and stuff that eventually all of these other distractions are just things you adjust to while you're dealing with the creeps. You know what I'm saying?
That's important.
It's hard. It's hard. I just want that to be like the mindset approach that you have, and just every time you're under tower getting threatened or you're getting harassed a lot or something like that, just try to remind yourself, you know, BSJ said, I have to weather this storm while killing the creeps, right? Like while focusing on the creeps.
That's when they're fucking with you because you're getting better CS. They start getting desperate. They're just like, oh my god, he's winning his lane. That's when they're gonna start trying to mess with you.
The thing is, at the highest level, people will miss carry or see carries miss CS. The reason why we're missing CS most of the time, like sometimes we just miss them, obviously, but most of the time it's because there's some 9K guy laning against us that's like purposely making it really hard for us to see us. Like they're doing all these random things that are harassing us or, you know, distracting us to try to make us mess up. You know, they'll drag creep aggro so that the creep dies at a specific time differently. So All I'm saying is there's a lot of things people can do to make you miss CS, and I just don't want you to like forget there's a creep right next to you. You know, like that's what I don't want moving forward. So, okay. But last hitting under tower, you know, that's like the next step for you. You know, it seems like if the
I'm learning
creeps are
it.
just hitting each other, yeah, you'll get better at that over time. Oh, decent denies. Okay.
I do a pull here. Wait. Gave some denies, and
Yeah, it looks
this
like
is where
you're
I do.
lich. Okay, you told him to unblock it. Okay, it's not a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
idea.
yeah. Lich was pretty. Okay, there you go. I said you don't need to salve me, but he did. Okay.
Yeah, overall, this is just way better CSing for sure. It's like, obviously, you could still get better, but I'm just telling
Of
you guys,
course.
if you were not here last week, day and
Oh
night.
my god. Yeah. I was so bad. It just feels good to get that gold. I was like, gold. Yeah, this was a bad idea, obviously. My lich told me we can kill, and I'm just like, it's not a good
I
idea.
need you to watch this back and tell me if you still think it was a bad idea. You need to watch every fucking factor of this gank that you think you can. You need to tell me if you still think it's bad. I paused it. You have all the information you could possibly need to give me the right answer here.
I have a stick. What did I do? Stick charge. I had a 1 charge.
Okay, and then what?
I didn't use it.
Once
that-
you stick, what do you do with it though?
I could have spinned or used healing ward.
Yeah, you could have spun. You would have killed him 100%. This was fine.
Oh, okay.
The only
okay,
reason
my
this
bad.
is actually technically bad is because they have a Spectre. So any engagement that
So
puts you...
it was a correct idea to try to
I'm
kill.
saying
but
if Spectre
I just,
didn't exist in this game, this was correct. But because Spectre
Okay.
exists, you're technically not supposed to do this because she will just haunt
He
kill
could-
you. But
I forgot my
now,
my
I'm
stick.
just telling you that when you go for plays, you have to be honest with yourself and say, was there something mechanically that I could have done
that I could have done.
that would have made that
my
work?
bad.
And if the answer is yes, you run it back next time. If the answer is
I
no,
will run it
you know,
back.
you then you learned it was probably a bad play.
The stick. It was the stick. Yeah. Sometimes I forget my items are there, coach. There's so much
That's a
things to
support
do.
thing, man. That's a support thing.
There's so much things to do. I'm like, I'm right clicking. I gotta say, paying carry stressful, coach. I'm just like, I'm like, man, this is so much work. But I dragged my creeps. So stupid. I was trying to
Okay.
aggro it again.
So, here's my question for you. How does it feel laning against this guy?
The inch,
Yeah.
after, I would say, was pretty manageable until 5.
I'm talking literally right now. I don't need to give me
Oh,
a
like,
summary
right
of the
now?
lane. Right now, how does it feel?
It was fine. It was a little bit more manageable compared to some
No, I'm
other
asking
lanes.
you, are you enjoying your time here?
Oh yeah.
You're
Yes.
enjoying this? You walk up to the creeps and take 600 damage?
Oh,
You're
no.
enjoying this?
No, I thought in general playing carry.
No, I'm asking you at this exact moment. Like, you not. Like, I'm
no,
asking
no.
you not like for. Are you having fun, Eri? I'm asking you if you're enjoying your carry experience laning against Enchantress right now. Like, is your carry? Like,
At this
are you,
moment,
when I say
no.
enjoying, let me clarify better because I realize the terms I use are a bit odd sometimes. Is this good for your game to lane against this guy right now?
Is it good for my lane to lane
Are
against
you gonna
this
get?
guy
Is it
right?
good for your game? And when I say is it good for your game, that means are you getting the farm and efficiency that you want by existing here?
I might. I would I might. Yes. Of course, I'm supposed to be in lane, but at the moment, I'm not doing it optimally because
Why?
I'm
What
not.
are you not doing it optimally?
I'm not aggroing my creeps towards
If you
me.
aggro, what's the Enchantress gonna do?
Go closer to me, or maybe
then what?
hit her. Then I'd have a better chance of.
No,
maybe...
Eri. If you aggro, he's gonna hit you anyway. Like,
Yes.
he's gonna hit you. Like, aggroing doesn't do shit here. So I need you to go
Okay.
back through my Jugg replay against the Sand
Okay.
King and see how I assess there were situations when he was in Sandstorm, with Enchantress specifically, it's all the time, where I have no desire to exist around this person. You can now watch my Wraith King game as well. I do the exact same thing on a different hero. My
Okay.
point is, you walking up here and sitting here is the Enchantress pelting you for 200 damage a hit, okay? That is what she's doing. You see this, right?
Yes.
If you ask yourself right now with perfect play, could you aggro to avoid her hitting you?
No.
She's
No.
gonna hit you. So
She did.
What do you do here, Eri?
I leave. I should probably.
You gotta be a
leave
bit
and-
more creative with me, Eri. You're a Jugg.
Okay.
You got all the tools in your toolkit. What do you do here, Eri?
I could spin and get the creep wave.
And then
Spin
what?
probably. And then spin, hit the creep wave, and then maybe go on the Enchantress to get her low so that I have
So
more
this is a
control over
matchup
my
that you
lane.
don't understand. You ain't doing fucking shit to this Enchantress. You ain't doing
Really?
shit to this guy. Yeah,
really?
It's fine. That's fine with me. What
It's
I need
not-
you to understand is you see these matchups where you walk up to a creep wave, and in the midst of 2 creeps dying, you've taken 400 damage. This is like the #1 cause of efficiency in low MMR players. You guys
Okay.
just walk up to the guy and get pelted, like, for half your health. When
Coach,
when
what was I supposed to do here?
you
Sorry,
walk,
what
you
would be
walk
the?
up, you spin that wave, and you walk away.
That's it.
Yeah, it's that
Okay.
simple. If
That's it.
the solution, if you watch my Jugg game, my Wraith King game, I'll actually show you a clip from my YouTube video right now. Let me show you a clip. I
Please.
think that's the best thing I can do.
Yes.
Because this is 100% set by example. It's in my Jugg game
I just-
too, but I'll show you my
It's my-
Wraith King
it's-
game.
It's
real
the
quick.
first time I played against an inch
No,
in
you are
lanes
I do not expect you
to understand.
understand matchups.
But
Like,
I
that
do
is-
leave though. I do make the conscious decision to leave the
Welcome there.
lane because I realized when she hit me for that much, I was just like, I can't lane here. Because usually I would stay until I got the tower, like
see, that's good.
you asked me to.
Yeah. Everybody, it's been a while since I did an educational Smurf Let me game.
show you
this real quick. I'm gonna mute myself. So I want you to see something similar here. I'm gonna fast forward to, or I can't do it in fast. Okay. So let me get to this point. Let me play it on. How do I do this? 2. So I'm gonna fast forward a bit here. We'll get to it. I
Okay.
think it's coming up. Maybe I already missed it. Hopefully I didn't.
Coach, there's 2 of you.
Yeah, I know it's a little weird.
It's cool. You manted to manta. So
Yeah, I
you
manted real quick. Illusionist Kid.
manta.
So I want you to see right here that what I'm doing is in a bad matchup against Underlord. And the reason why Underlord's a bad matchup is his Firestorm harasses me a lot. I want you to see what happens when he Firestorms. Like I
Okay.
just take a lot of damage. It's a distraction.
Yes.
Notice how much damage I took there, right?
Ooh,
See
that's
that?
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want you to now see what happens in the future. I'm like, okay, my Nigma was here. We were like trying to be a bit aggressive, but I don't want to deal with this Underlord anymore. Notice how I'm going to kill this creep wave like as fast as humanly possible. On Jugg, that's
Okay.
spin. On Wraith King, that's simply auto attacking.
As fast
And
as
then-
humanly possible.
Like now, like so that was a situation where I immediately recognized, okay, I don't want to lane against this Underlord like ever again
At all.
because I
Okay.
just took 500 damage. So for you, it can be
And-
reactionary. You can like walk up to that Enchantress, take 500 damage, and be like, well, I don't really want to lane this. So I want you
Yeah.
to see how I'm going to use like creep aggro here to get out
Okay,
of.
okay,
Notice
okay.
how I walk out of his Firestorm, completely ignore
Yes,
him,
you do.
drag these creeps over here, and then I said in my video, well, now Underlord has to go deal with these creeps. Because like if he continues to mess with me,
He
he's
loses
missing
his
creeps.
CS.
He
Yeah.
misses creeps. So here's how it works when the other guy is stronger than you, Eri. This applies to supporting
Yeah.
too, but man, is it important to understand if you're a carry. If the other guy is stronger than you, what you need to be able to make a guess, my man. You just need to be able to make a guess. If you're wrong about it, I don't really care. But I need you to
Sure.
consciously say to me, you know, is this guy stronger than you in lane? Okay?
Is this guy stronger than me? In
And
lane? Okay.
it can be dynamic, meaning like, you know, you're stronger level 1, he's stronger level 3, you know, whatever. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be like set in stone who's stronger than the other. And if he's stronger than you, you either have to spend as little time around him as possible or drag your objective away from his,
I'm writing
which-
this shit down.
which your objective is to hit creeps. And guess what? So is his. So
Yes.
notice how here, all I did was drag my creeps away from his, and he can't mess with me anymore. And this guy isn't used to this. He doesn't expect me to do this. Like, because, you know, I'm smurfing in a 3K game. He doesn't expect me to do this. But the fact is, like, you know, I'm over here, and he has to go back over here. And now I get creeps. But the point is that almost all the inefficiency I see in low MMR players that they don't understand because they think I'm walking from camp to camp. I walk from creep wave to creep wave. Is the amount of time they interact with people they're just not supposed to interact with. That's actually like your guys' #1 inefficiency. So it's exactly what you were doing in your game, where you're just interacting with this Enchantress. Like I just want you to get out of here. Like meaning like you can defend your tower, you can rotate between like jungle and lane, but look at what's happening to you when you lane, right? Like nothing
I
you
got
can
like
do about this. You have to just walk away.
I did decide to leave at one point. I was like, I remember saying to my team, the guys, I can't lane here.
Yeah.
And then I just decided to just do it somewhere else. Then I just farm, and then I believe, this is where I decided to leave. I'm like, I can't do it here. I don't know where I was supposed to go maybe, but I definitely like, I'm not laning against that.
I need you, now that you are watching this game back, ignore the fact that you're spinning here because it's not, it's a replay bug. What issue would you have with what you're doing here, Eri? I gave you one example of inefficiency. Can you look at yourself right now and tell me what inefficiency you have right now?
What inefficiency I have right now? I would say not hitting creeps as much as I should be hitting creeps on the way to the mid camp.
Okay. Eri, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love you, man.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Dude, just use mana, dude. Like, how is it any different on carries than it is on supports? Like, didn't I teach you it's all about pushing lanes efficiently, ferrying yourself clarities, and, like, using your mana and shit?
Yes, yes.
So, like, if you look at this picture, you have an ability that heals you, and you have an ability that accelerates your farm, and you have full mana for the last minute and a half.
I didn't use my mana, so
like, you're just not using spells. You're literally playing a creep. Like, you're just walking around hitting things.
I think I wanted to save my mana. I probably was in support mode or something. I don't know.
I'm telling you, like, so what I need you to understand that's actually really important as a support is you need to exhaust everything you can to be efficient. Whether or not that's pushing lanes, pushing towers, farming jungle as a carry, it's everything your hero can possibly do needs to be used. So it's like I would rather see you spin off cooldown and have absolutely no mana than see this. Like, that's what I would rather see. Because what happens is if you spin off cooldown, like, for literally everything you do, what happens is you'll learn how much mana how quickly you run out of mana, like how many spins you can actually use, which ones maybe you should have cut out, you know, like which spins you shouldn't have used. So, like, I'm just watching you walk from lane to lane, jungle to jungle, with 380 health, and okay, we finally do spin a creep camp because you stacked it.
I spin, but only because I saw you spin a creep camp. That's it. But before, I would probably like, I'm gonna save my mana for something. I don't know what it is, but I'm saving for it. I hit the creep. I hit the towers.
I'm watching you pressure this tower. It may not be the most efficient, but I like what you're doing.
I'm pressuring the tower just so that to create space for my PA, who is the mid, who eventually turned like carry. Hey!
I'm watching. I'm watching. It does not need to be 9 creeps in order for you to do that, but I'm proud of you.
That Dazzle was really. Thank you, Ash. Dazzle, who got me good. He saved me.
So on Jugg, you need to probably buy the Perseverance first, most of the time.
Yes. So that I can sustain,
The difference between Jugg and PA is that PA only farms with right clicks, while Jugg's primary farm is spin. So on PA, you usually want to go the damage items first, but on Jugg, you want to go to the Perseverance first, because most of the time, it's like, you know, there's no, like, law, but I'm, like, watching you sit on no health, no mana this whole time, or, like, full mana with not using mana, and then you go damage. So I'm just pointing out a lot of inefficiencies that may seem obvious to some, but if we don't consider them, you know, they're... You know.
The only decision I made here is I felt like saving time. I was going to get the Perseverance first, but I felt like saving time. It's like, man, I just wasted so much time. I'm just going to buy my item now since I'm here. But I totally agree.
Don't ever do that. I'd rather you do the right thing late than, like, try to...
I got you.
Try to feel better about yourself for being late.
Coach, we're pressuring the tower. We're pressuring. We got the tower, Coach. We got the tower.
I'm watching, man. I'm watching.
We did it. I should have. Oh, I'm spinning. Hey, I'm spinning.
Okay. So, you need to go into a bot match.
Yes.
You need to spin off cooldown. You need to buy yourself clarities. You need to go perseverance first. And
Yes.
you need to tread switch on every single spin.
Like tread switch, basically
You go to
go.
int, you spin, go back to agi.
Okay.
And you need to do the same thing with healing ward.
Okay. Oh, when I cast healing ward, it's because I have more mana when I'm in int mode, and
I've given
spend
you
less
the math on this, right? Or have I not discussed
Yes.
this with you? Okay.
You have you've
Okay.
mentioned it, but I know it's the efficient thing to do with my resources.
So the thing about most agi carries is if you go treads, they usually have like low mana pools, so it's like super efficient to tread switch. Like the lower mana pool you have in the first place, the more efficient tread switching is. So it's like, I think it's just pointless to play carry with treads if you don't know how to tread switch. Like I think it's actually so bad in the sense that like it just needs to get done, and once you do it, it's fixed. But it's just muscle memory. Like there's no other way to do it. You know. So
honestly, I was just trying to focus on the things I needed to learn first, and then tread switching. Because even chat was telling me, dude, tread switch every time you cast a spell.
no, the thing is, Eri, that I want each stage of the game to have something to work on. So in that bot match, during the lane,
I totally agree.
I want you to just aggro creeps, you know, all day.
I will do that.
And then
I will
in
do that.
past the laning stage, remember on support, we talked about how like you make the right rotation around like 7-8 minutes. Right? We talked about that.
Make the right to 7-8 minutes as a support. Yes.
As a support.
Yes.
So as a carry, what does that mean for you? Like, what happens at the 7 or 8 minute mark if you're the carry? Like,
I remember you
I'm
teaching.
trying to help you see the big picture here. Like, what's the lane look like for you most of the time?
At bottom, at the safe lane, at my safe lane.
Yeah, it's 7-8 minutes in.
Usually, I'm still there hitting the creeps, or my support is usually not there, and
And the offlaner
either
is
push the
usually
top-
level 6.
Yeah, either
Okay.
if I have a good matchup, I'll try to push the tower and get that tower, which is what you taught me to, ask me to do, or I'll end up probably just trying to stay there as much as possible so that I can relieve pressure to my teammates. Like just stay there as much as possible, which is what you taught me was the right thing to do to help my teammates.
I want
but if
you
I
and
can't,
everyone... Okay, go ahead, finish.
But if I can't, then I'll jungle a different lane because I couldn't stay there because I'll die.
So, what I will say, nothing you said was wrong. It's just like a change of perspective. Basically, you need to focus on clearing the creeps in the lane as fast as possible and getting out at all times, whether or not that's to push the tower, whether or not that's to go back and jungle. Because the less time you spend in lane, the less time you're what do you call it? I'm sorry. Why am I blanking on this word? It's been a long day. The less time your team has to worry about you. Every second you are in lane is a point where you could potentially die. That is like how I look at it. And if they push the lane faster than you, it is much more likely that they will be able to kill you. Like, it is just very
God knows,
likely.
I've learned that lesson. I've learned that lesson the hard way, pushing the
So
wave.
what I want you to focus on, first 7 minutes, creep aggro like crazy. 7 to like 11 minutes, you're staying bottom, you're killing the wave as fast as possible, and then jungling the camps nearby. Around like after that point, where like the lane's now completely over, you're gonna go rotate between pressuring towers and jungling, like you did here. You actually did that part.
Okay.
But I need to see you spinning with tread swaps like over and over again.
Over and over. I got it.
So the cool thing about this area is all I want to see is everything you're doing here just way faster. And don't sell your Wraith Bet. I don't know what happened there. I'm done with this game just to make sure we get enough done with this session. We talked about a lot of carry shit.
Yeah, we did.
I'm going to... I don't want to say, like... I don't want to shortcut this. I'm going to, like, quickly review your... Jakiro game to make sure...
This is where... But coach, was this an okay thing? Everyone was telling me to not show you this game because I got carried. And I was just like, but I made better decisions.
This Jugg. So... I know I ended up cutting the game off because we didn't end up watching late, but what I want I feel like half of carrying at lower MMRs is having a really efficient first 15 minutes. Like, it's really important. It's so easily done in terms of, like, it's really straightforward to work on and to, like, grind it. And, like, the late game decisions are really complicated. We can talk about that later, but, like, I feel like it's also not really worth talking about unless you're hitting the right Battle Fury timings. You know, like, why would I teach you how to play late game fights with a 20-minute Battle Fury instead of a 14-minute Battle Fury? It's like, I'd rather just teach you how to get that 14-minute Battle Fury first.
Battle Fury first, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so when it comes to that game, I see a lot of things you're doing better. I see a lot of things, but then I see a lot of little things that you could just do faster. Really, that's all it is. So,
but definitely better than the last one.
Way better than last time, Eri. None of this is disappointment. This isn't like last week where I was, disappointed. None of this is disappointment. This is all like, okay, Eri, this is what you got to do next.
Some people in chat were discouraging me to show you the replay. I was just like, but I am so happy I actually laned and denied so many creeps.
No, people don't realize. Like, I'm not even gonna look at that PA. Like, that PA could have fed all game, and all I would have cared about is what you did in the game. So.
Yeah, okay, thanks, coach. I feel better. Take that, chat.
So you go pull.
This is where I've noticed, coach, man, playing carry, your micro gets better. You move around better.
Blocking camps. Where's your salve, Eri?
This is what I was a bit tilted by my dude. I'm so sorry, but it's coming here. I was a bit tilted. This was the moment they told me not to show. I was a little bit upset here, but the salve should have been there.
What do you mean they told you not to show? Why?
They told me not to show the replay game, and they said, and that's when one person said, what did he say? Oh, it's okay. We don't expect much from your carry games. I was just like,
oh, I see. Yeah, you know, people.
That's when I was
sometimes.
just like,
people are shitty sometimes.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah, it was a shitty thing to do, and now it threw me off. Honestly, I was gonna buy a salve. I knew I wasn't even in the right mindset. I was.
I don't blame you there. I can respect that, man. It happens to everybody. Probably happened to me a lot today. So.
But yeah, I gave him some of my things. I gave him what's the word? I think my tangos.
I mean, you're still doing reasonable things here. You're pulling on nonstop and giving your carry some regen. So.
Pulling the lane for him. I didn't rotate as quick as I could. I rotated at the 6-minute mark because I felt that and I learned my lesson here because I laned against a what's his face, a Treant before. I'm like, there's no way you want to be wanting a Treant. So I try to get this dude. I usually would have chased him before, but not this time. I was like, all right, we couldn't get that kill, so I'm just gonna go back. I give him a tango, I believe, and I think my salve is coming. No, it's not.
So I guess on a scale, a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to assess this. So 10, your carry is like super content with you leaving. A 1, like they don't want you to leave. Where would you put this game? Like around 7 minutes when you left. Like where's your anti-mage on that scale?
I would say 6 or 7.
Okay, so that's fine. I asked you these questions to get a better gauge. Anti-mage is against 2 melee heroes that threaten him if he walks up to the creep wave, and one of them yoinks his gold every time. So he actually really needs you to be here.
Okay, that's my lack of understanding for matchups for sure.
That's why I'm not like upset about it. I just need you to hear it, or like hear your thought process first. So in these type of lanes, I want you to try to assess it by if he were to walk up, what happens to him. Like I just want you to guess.
That's
like so when you were playing Jugg against Enchantress, the thing about Jugg that's really nice is if he's in a lane like that, he can spin it. You know. As anti-mage or PA, you don't really have like a way to do anything about that, really. So for you, it's really important to think about that and like assess how like if you pulling here is effectively making him not get yoinked by bounty hunter. That's like pretty effective. And I like that you walked away and walked back. Like, I think this was good. It was a good assessment by you overall.
Yeah.
But, so I'm not telling you in these situations that you're never allowed to leave. But I did want to make sure we were on the same page about, like, anti-mage and how much he wanted you to be there.
Yeah, I got myself for him. All right.
It's just never okay to walk back for a courier like that when you're full health, full mana. It's just not okay.
Inefficient.
You're literally off the map when you don't have to be. That's how I look at this. You're actually useful, and you're making yourself useless. Like if you were no mana and you had to go meet that courier to get your clarity, so then you could walk back to lane and have mana.
Makes sense.
That's different, right? But there you basically just cut the courier's work in half, and you know that thing works for free. So you know, like why are we trying to make it work less?
When you're full health mana, got it, and mana.
Well, the idea, Eri, is that you want to be on the map, meaning like doing something with capabilities, like, you know, helping as often as possible. You know, like your goal is all the time, but you know, I'd say more so as often as possible rather than, you know, all the time. I don't want
Coach,
you to hold yourself. Go ahead.
You know what I realized with the laning stage, coming from playing carry and just you telling me this all the time, I'm seeing that when you play carry, you're farming all the time. Oh, I got both dummies. You're like literally farming all the time. And that is efficient. And I realized coming from knowing that time I was walking around for like 5 seconds, 6 seconds, not hitting farming is completely inefficient as a carry. And my job as a support is to make it easier for my carries to be able to do that all the time.
Absolutely.
Like that's what I'm like.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just basically kind of like shifting. I'm like, all right, now that you play carry, you got to be able to make space and get less pressure for your carry for him to be able to farm all the time and hit his timings so that we can kill everyone and just end the game.
Yeah, the way you look at it, the way I want you to see is when you play carry, the struggles you face and the things that help you deal with these struggles. And there's a lot of these things that supports can actually change, and they don't give themselves credit. Like, supports don't think they have any influence on the game. Like, they tell me, you know, like, my carry farms like shit, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's like, yeah, sometimes that's the case, but most of the time, like, there is absolutely something you can do about it.
Yeah, I also decided to ward a little bit better here. Usually you said the obvious ward wasn't thing. Throughout the game, I try to ward in less obvious spots. Well,
you are moving around the map a lot. I'm seeing it. I see you pushing lanes pretty damn well here. I haven't seen something particularly glaring. I think mainly that with your items, you're pretty much just going really greedy here. Like, I'd rather you have, like, raindrops and a wand, and or, like, at least a stick, and then, like, a bunch of clarities. So it's just like, I just see you rushing a Yule's here.
For Void.
This just like, it's the same thing on carry. Like, you go treads, a wand, and a Wraithband before you go Battle Fury, right? It's like on supports, you get like stick and, you know, raindrops and stuff before you get your item. The way I look at it is like, if you just rush a big item, it's like you're thinking the, you know, 12 to 15 minute mark just doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Like, you're just acting like you don't need items for 3 minutes, you know? And that's
makes sense.
That's just inevitably, like, what you realize as a carry is every little item you buy accelerates yourself, and every acceleration pays off for itself, you know? It's like, as a support, if you're slightly tankier and you have one less death, if you have more mana and you spam more waves, like, you know, that might just be a difference maker, and it might even pay for itself eventually. But
actually, the raindrops would have gotten me to probably live against that ogre that one time. But yeah, I totally agree, Coach.
No, it's just something that, like, these are a lot of lessons that carry over from playing carry.
But this is where I actually felt the knowledge mesh a bit. I was just like, oh, this is... Before, it was just like turning off carry mode and now turning on support mode. But now, it's kind of like, now I'm seeing like, oh, this is all coming together a little bit better. Like, oh, okay, I'm understanding what I need to do now as a support because of my experience as carry. But there was that uncomfortable period where I'm just like, oh, I'm just processing so much information. I don't know if this was the right decision to do, farming that wave, but yeah, create a little bit of space here.
So I'm gonna rewind a bit. I'm gonna pause.
Sure.
What issue do you have with this? Like, the way the map is right now. Like, most of the time when I ask you what issue you have, you can see this area or this area, and it gives you like 98% of what I last looked at.
Wards. It's dark. Map's dark.
Map's dark where you guys are playing.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. Like, you guys are playing somewhere that has no vision.
Yeah.
So either go to your vision
That's on me.
or put vision where you want to play. That's just the two choices. That's just
I end up putting a ward there right above the outpost after a while. I think after maybe the next.
Yeah, let's
3,
just
4
like
minutes.
not have our sniper get chronoed before that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like
I agree, Coach.
I, like, I hope I don't sound like a smartass. It's just like
No.
It's funny that like
I agree.
I just want to tell you that so often, because Kali, my girlfriend, she plays support mostly as well. She's like almost 4K. And
Nice.
And so many times, like her conceptual knowledge of the game is really good, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I did it," and it will usually be like 30 seconds to a minute slow. And I'm like, now I need you to do it 30 seconds faster. Like, the funny thing is, a lot of you guys, when I'm teaching this, you guys don't realize that what I'm seeing here, Eri, is like a lot of stuff that you're eventually getting right. Like, you went back bottom to anti-mage. Like, you know, you say you end up warding top. Like, a lot of these things, I just need it to be eventually predicted rather than reacted. Like, the thing about Dota is shit's repetitive. Like, it actually is just super repetitive. And, like, all you need to do is know, like, okay, I've been here before, you know?
Yeah.
I'm about to go top now, you know? And I've talked about, like, order of objectives. And I tell you, like, if, you know, after you take this objective, you're going to play here. After you take this objective, you're going to play here. So it's like, after you've taken top and mid tower, you're playing for Roche. So it's like, most of the time you'll be top. So most of the time you'll need some sort of warder on top, you know? And the only question at that point is how you get that ward. Is it a smoke? Is it just walking there? Is it like, where does that ward go? You know?
Doing it faster, yeah.
Yeah,
because I see high level games, and I'm like, man, their decision making is so fluid. It's like they're flowing through the entire game. I'm like, and I see the decisions, and it's like snap micro decisions. It's like so quick. I'm like, it's flowing. I see it flowing. The clicks, everything, what they're doing. Like when I see you play, it's just flowing. I'm like, man, that's
the one game I played really well today. Somebody asked me like how I approached the team fight so confidently or whatever. It's like I knew exactly what target I was gonna focus, and I knew exactly what's like order of spells I was gonna press and who I had to dodge and all that kind of shit going into the fight. And then once that's the case, all I do is do. Like I literally just do it. But it's a matter of being able to do the right thing while predicting the next like 30 seconds, like minute. And like you said, it's experience. So like I'm seeing you do a lot of the like what I'm seeing is you see the situation and then you're doing the right thing after.
A little bit late.
Oh, okay, we just died top. I need a ward here. Like this is a perfect example, right? But like I'd rather you say, okay, we're gonna play top. If I don't have a ward here, we might get caught off guard. We need a ward rather than having to die first, right? Like that's an example of that. So, a lot of what I'm seeing in this support game is really nice. You're moving around the map a lot more. It's definitely noticeable. Before I was kind of just watching you plant yourself on one space of the map. A lot of these rotations are kind of like, for me, seemingly random. Meaning like they're not always perfect or whatever. But for me, that's like I don't like expect you to have, you know, some perfect rotations or whatever. What I do see is that you're attempting to move a lot more. You're trying to farm your creeps. Like all these little things are adding up.
In betweens, all these little in betweens are like happening more.
I'm seeing it happen way better. So you know, it's hard to talk to people that haven't been here for every session or haven't seen like the progress. But it's funny because like I can just tell when people's brains are like operating in Dota level, meaning like they're just constantly thinking about something to do, and I can tell in the past you didn't really know what to do, and here I'm at least seeing you're definitely consciously thinking about things to do
all the time.
And all I see is that sometimes you're just doing the wrong thing, and like you know, whatever. Like that's like I can't teach you that. You know, if there's specific questions you ever have, I can answer them, but like you know, specifically why something didn't work or whatever is kind of on you to just like self-assess.
Like you knew I was brain dead with that Jakiro ward last week, or it's like, why?
Yeah. When you walk up and place that, I'm like,
Eri, how tired were you? You can already tell my state of mind, my mental and physical state, and emotional probably, just by that ward. Like, How exhausted were you with that brain dead play, Eri? Like, you must have been really tired. I'm like, I actually really, really was, coach.
So, like, half the people half the people whose replays I watch, who I coach or whatever, I would say are people
Yeah.
I can tell just aren't thinking, and I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like,
Yeah.
if you just think about what the threats are,
So
to
you
when
feel
walk into
this, you see
tower.
this when you saw this, you're
100%,
just
I
like,
can tell that people are thinking and thinking incorrectly, or they're just not thinking. I can absolutely tell. Like,
crazy.
it's
That's awesome.
it's just practice. Meaning, like, for me, it's the same shit. I've coached a lot, so it's not like some, prodigy shit that I've come up with. It's literally like you start
you
to
got
see
coaching
similarities after you talk to people. Like, if you see a certain scenario and every time it follows up, you ask the guy why he did it and he can't give you a reason. I'm like, oh,
You're like,
I guess that means if they do that, they're not thinking. Like
you
that
got
has to
that
be
coaching vision, yeah.
yeah. You end up,
got
it's all just experience. But okay, guys, this is the halfway point. We're done with replays for today. If for anyone who is waiting for the epic, season finale crescendo,
This is it.
This is it. We do.
I'm so excited.
We need to take the quick ad break thing, right?
I got this one, Coach. No need for the ad break.
Okay.
Gamecaster just said we just honestly they wanted us to just do our thing for this one, and they're like, thank you so much, Gamecaster. Again, these 4 sessions were made possible and was supported by them. This was a special series. It was a carry training series, and Gamecaster definitely made it possible. Something you can use Gamecaster for as well. It's completely free. So if you want to record your gameplay and let's say send it over to someone, you can do that with Gamecaster if you would like to. Let's say they're just basically a way to use it to improving your games. If you want to talk over it, let's say just add a mic on it and basically record your gameplay to send to someone else, basically annotate instead of writing it. That's actually a really good way to kind of send over your replays to someone. It either be to a coach for BSJ or for anyone. Basically putting a mic over it and being able to record your gameplay while talking. Like, what do I do here? That's something you can do for free with Gamecaster. So just a little bit of a perspective shift of if you don't plan on streaming, you can still use it in gameplay by recording your gameplay and being able to talk over it.
And
but
this entire
regardless,
stream has been brought by Gamecaster too, meaning
Yes.
that I am streaming from Gamecaster, so it's definitely a quality service. It's been fun to work with them, and the main emphasis, guys, is that it's a new service and it's absolutely free. So definitely check it out. All the links on our Twitter. I'll actually shoot the link out real quick.
Sure. And if you don't plan to stream, you can record your gameplay and maybe annotate over it if you want to send it over to someone, as you're able to provide a clearer picture that way as well, rather than having to write it all down. So
yeah, there's a lot of different options, and we just want to make sure you guys know what they are because it's a great service, and we do. I very much appreciate them helping us make this happen. It's fun to do something unique for the coaching series, and I've enjoyed your. It's funny to watch people make mistakes that I haven't made in like 7 years.
Can I just say, I've been getting comments for a week with you just molding that last carry game. Everyone's like, dude, that was just the most, just seeing BSJ freak out. So, dude, they've enjoyed it so much. I've been getting such good comments.
It was just funny because, like, the thing is that I try my best to empathize, right? And I just remember that I did this shit. I did this shit at one point. This isn't like, it's not because Eri's stupid or something. It's literally like he's played. He's played 10 games of carry, and he's never had somebody talk to him in like high-level Dota terms. Like, the only reason I talk to you that way is because that's how people talk to me in my Dota games in terms of like the terminology, understand. Right? The terminology I'm using.
It was fun, but I farmed so much better after that game. Can I say? Because I think application is just instead of you telling me like do this, but when you told me and actually applied it when I was applying it, I was just like. I was able to farm a lot better. I mean, obviously not like so much better, but a lot better because I did it. You showed me how to do it. Oh, wait for that creep wave.
You gotta get on Dota, by the way, while you're talking.
Let's do this. Let's go. Oh my God, BSJ invited me to play. Let's play. I'm G-Boy.
Oh wait, no, I need to go on my. What am I talking about? I need to go on my other account.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it'll be very unenjoyable if I queue on this with 200 ping and the people we play against are
no,
like
I totally understand. Go to your other account. Let's not do it. It's an unranked. We're duoing, right? I'll send you my Dota ID, by the way, just in case. I send it over Discord.
People using alternate accounts, but yeah.
Yes. No, I agree. I agree. I'm
just gonna tell everybody that One of the things I actually hate about, let me make sure you guys aren't seeing this. One of the things I hate about being really high MMR is I'll try to party queue, and like I played with Kali yesterday or 2 days ago, and I just randomed and I ended up going Viper off lane. The opponent carry was like ranked 500 Immortal, and my carry was legit Herald. I'm not even kidding. And
You got destroyed.
yeah, we got like absolutely fucking demolished.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
what's
my safe lane 0-9?
It was nuts. It was nuts.
Oh,
Coach, Coach, I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
Yeah,
I gotta pee.
you're
I'm gonna
fine.
get excited. This is important. I gotta pee. Let's go.
And I was just like, guys, why is my carry 0-9? And Kali was like, I think he's actually Herald. And I like pulled up his medal, and he was legit fucking Herald. And I'm like, why the fuck? Like, and she's like, it's because your MMR so high. It's like balancing the MMR in an unranked game. And I'm like, well, I don't want to queue unranked on my 9K account if that means I'm going to play with fucking Heralds. Like, what the fuck?
All right, Coach. All right, Coach. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna hold my pee the first game I play with you, man. I'm
That's
gonna.
not a good idea.
I'm gonna focus. I think we all know. We all know this.
Man, I'm
All
just
right, here we go.
struggling to load Dota real quick.
Are we gonna play a Japan server to make it easier for you?
Let's see here. I would like to play below like
A certain ping, right?
Below 200.
All right, chat. Are we ready? I'm so excited. Oh my! This is our first game, Coach. This is our first game.
No, I'm
getting
excited
on.
as well.
I'm turning on Dota. This is our first game, Coach.
That's your friend ID?
Yeah, that's what I
How
sent
do
over.
I add people?
It's on the add button on the. Yeah, you just add.
Okay, added you.
Got it.
Okay. All my hotkeys are good here, right? Yeah.
You can double check, Coach. Do you want me to go Maiden, Jakiro? It doesn't matter. It depends on who you pick, right?
We've had 3 heroes for you. Predominantly, we had
Shaman.
Shaman there too, but it was predominantly Maiden and Jakiro, so one of those two.
One of those two, Maiden or Jakiro. Okay, I'm ready.
Can I
should I turn off my?
with you or no? I don't think so, right?
I think you might be able to.
I have no Roku games actually, so we're not even gonna worry about that. We'll just do unranked. Wait, did you accept my invite?
I'm about to. I'm scrolling down to the accepting. What's the name, Coach?
Mid or Tiny Airlines.
Mid or Tiny Airlines. Okay, going down. Mid. There it is. Got it. Ah, Divine. Okay. Let's go. I just accepted.
Yeah, I think we're too far apart in MMR to Q rank, but I don't know how it works nowadays.
Yeah, with Divine, it's a bit too far.
Okay, just make sure. We'll do unranked.
All right, but what if they smurf your? What if they pick your carry game?
We're gonna have to beg them and hope for the best.
Do you want me to invite a few?
So it looks like I'm looking at the servers. We could do Europe East, and we're probably both on we're both on about 100. Europe West, we're both on about 100. We could do. Is there one closer to you?
Japan is. Oh wait, let me check my ping. Let's go ping check. Europe. What is it? Europe.
Wait, you only have 140 ping to US East?
Wait, can I see? Wait. My US East is 225.
Okay, what's your ping to US or Europe West or Europe East?
Europe West. Wait, let me see. Europe East is 207.
Europe East is 207.
Yeah, Europe East is Europe West is 221.
Okay. What about Japan server for you? 80?
Japan is 100.
We'll do Japan then, because I'm on 160 and you're on 80. So.
All right. Cool. Let's go. Japan. All right. Japan it is. Just 2 of us, Coach. Right? Oh, you don't want me to invite a few people just so that you can get carry for sure?
You know what? Fine. Yeah, that's actually fine. Let's get a party of 5 if you want.
All right. There you go.
Okay.
These are guys I play with on stream and they're freaking out. Hello, sir. There you go. All right. They're excited.
I wonder how long a 5-party queue will be on Japan. Oh, you queued SA and Japan. Okay. Oh,
There you go,
what
we
the
got it,
hell?
coach.
It actually makes a difference? What the hell?
Yep, it does. I had a feeling it was adjusting to your settings, so trying to
That's
find
so
the most
strange.
optimal settings. Yeah, so I said make me captain, and
No,
then
that's a
it
good
probably
call.
might
That's a
be.
good call.
Cool. Oh, my editors. Come on, editor. Okay, let's go. Let's go, coach. Let's go. My turn to ban. You're gonna play Wraith King. Who counters Wraith King?
I banned Alk. That's like pretty much the only one.
All right. Do you prefer Maiden or Jakiro?
Honestly, Eri, this is about you getting better and whatever one you want to show off. I'd say Maiden, since I push towers, is fine.
Yeah, I'm getting Maiden.
Holy shit, I can even tell the delay when I buy items. This should be fun.
I'm getting Maiden. Let's go. Let's go.
This is the true test of BSJ Carry. Can I CS on 200 ping?
Oh my god, let's go!
So for people who
I'm
are
excited.
just tuning in, as Eri's final graduation of the Gamecaster sponsored segment of the course,
Yes.
we are having him support me. So I will do everything in my capability, since I think the ping will make it more difficult, but I will do everything in my capability to play my game while also telling you the things I'm like thinking that are relevant to like the game. You know, like what all of us are doing and all that kind of stuff. And I would
against a
say
shaman.
you're welcome to communicate to the team as much as you want.
Sure.
You know?
So it's an offlane Doom and probably a Shaman, right?
Yeah,
Or
probably Doom Shaman here, maybe Doom Hoodwink.
Hoodwink, yeah. So I'm definitely have a salve for you. I will go...
I don't know what my ping is yet. I think it's 230.
I'm gonna go Windlace, coach. Or Ring of Regen. I'm thinking Ring of Regen or Windlace.
What I see a lot of CMs in my bracket do is like 3 mangoes, 2 clarities, 2 tangos, and a salve. Like they just freaking mass the regen. It's up to you though. I'm just
Okay.
telling you what I see a lot of.
Okay. 3 tangos, 2 and mangoes. Okay.
Yeah, they just go like all health regen and clarities and mangoes.
Cool.
It's race,
I'm gonna try that now.
not rage.
Are we winning
Oh,
this?
160
Predict.
ping? This is ease sauce, man.
Yeah, we got this, bro. We got this, coach. We got this.
Prepare for battle.
War
Oh
is
god. I've been so spoiled.
We got how's your movement?
I mean, it's playable, so that's all that matters.
It's playable. Okay.
considerate. I'm always at my best.
I'm probably gonna go Ring of Regen after, or get you a salve if you need it. Oh come on, Hoodwink. They knew it was you, coach. They knew it was you.
GG,
Nah, this
GG,
is-
don't do it, Hoodwink.
Come on, Hoodwink. All right, good job.
Wise counsel.
Their rune contest is kind of mediocre. We have like pretty good nukes here, so I would like to
Alright,
go
coach.
for these runes.
All right.
It's not time.
30 seconds.
See, Rune Contest. There's a topic in itself. Rune Contest.
A lot of random feeds in the game of Dota.
I don't even know.
Be
Sometimes
careful
it's like,
walking
oh, we
in the
got.
river. I should always be in front of you. Oh, I can't
Sure.
ping. Dota. Ah, shit.
Oh, wait.
Run,
We got
run.
people here.
Oh my
Coach,
god,
coach.
I'm literally trying to fix my settings. That's a GG area. That's my bad.
They got me, coach. I tried to save you.
Dota, Multi. Or is it just multi?
I got you, coach. It's fine.
Oh, okay, Dota map ping multi press. No, Dota. I gotta change. It's not letting me ping, so I just gotta fix this.
No worries, coach.
Okay, we're good now. Wait, my cursor's
Ping now.
there we go.
Okay.
I need to be able
We
to
gotta
ping,
give- we-
otherwise there's no way I can communicate.
Yeah, we gotta give them something.
King is
Yeah, handicap.
We gotta give them something. Come on, we gotta give them something. 160 ping? That's not bad.
So I definitely will need your help nuking the range creep.
Sure.
keep your thoughts to yourself.
Trying to.
Range creep's all you, Eri.
Got it.
Oh yeah, it's freaking flawless CS in here.
He moves of his own accord. Guilty. So what if I swagger?
Okay.
Tis your honor.
I'm gonna pull in a bit, coach.
Yep, that's good.
Consider it.
Oh, he blocked it too. Okay.
I'm level 2 and they're not, so we can actually probably go on this Doom.
Okay, let's go.
I'm stunning him. That's good damage. We can back off.
Take a knee, peasant.
Where are you going, Eri?
Sorry. My bad.
'Tis your honor. We are in agreement.
That hook was good. Sorry, coach.
All good, man.
There are wraiths among you.
It's really important to learn when to turn around. Like, just like go
Yep.
for plays and then back
My bad.
off.
It's my bad.
All
My
good,
bad.
Mom.
My bad.
Just
My bad.
teaching. I'm dropping items, Eri.
Sure.
Death is my
Just a circlet.
Circle
All right,
and a bracer recipe.
Cool. Got you.
So what if I
Pull large when you can, or smalls too.
Small. Pulling small.
I've always
Yeah, I always prioritize like stuff like that over giving me the items.
Oh wait, nope. Sorry, coach. They blocked the camp. I'm gonna pull large.
to
That's
yourself.
fine. I'll zone this guy. I'll quelling blade the tree for you.
I got it, coach.
I am your liege.
I'll take my items when
I
you
hear-
can, Eri. Be
Sure,
careful of your
here you go.
positioning.
Here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna de-ward in a bit.
As you advise.
What's going on over there? That guy's just
Yeah.
hitting the wave back.
I'm not ready.
You can hit this guy when he's forward. That's just nuke him back. That's good. Oh, he's, should be fine.
Prostrate yourself.
Where did he block it? Did he block it, chat? I'm trying to see if they did.
War is torn.
I'm gonna get you a salve, coach.
I walk
I think he
among
blocked out. I just don't know where.
It's tryhards.
your king moves of his own accord. 'Tis I.
Oh, there it is. Idiot.
You look
I
to
found
nuke
it,
that if
found
you
it.
see an opportunity.
You
The big
are
king.
Yeah, I will.
my presence.
Nice try.
Tut tut. Behold the wraith.
Did you get the D board?
I did.
Nice.
Don't get up. Who's in charge here?
A bit of vision here, coach, for you.
By any measure.
Should I block the camp?
No, that's fine. We actually want to use it, but he's blocking.
All right,
we
well,
can go on this guy if he
he's
walks
blocked.
over. Anytime he's alone, we can look to threaten. But okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
pull
trying
this
to
in a
help
bit.
you pull is what I'm doing. Yeah, you're good.
'Tis I.
Thank you, coach. I'm pulling this.
By my decree.
My courier's dead.
Radiant's
Nothing new here.
has been killed.
Behold
Tested.
your king.
Ooh.
So I'm a carry that can actually help you when you're pulling. So if that guy's ever near
Yeah.
you, you can like call it.
Yeah, he totally contested. Can I pull 45?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
Prostrate yourself. I'm always at my best. We are in agreement.
All right, this thing is he's totally contesting me.
Yeah, I'm.
He knows how to.
By my
Tad.
He knows how to contest.
Yeah, these guys are pretty good.
Or he's. Yeah, they're pretty good.
That should help.
be about it.
All right, this thing's alone. This
Yeah,
dude's
but he's
alone.
alone. I'm stunning him.
Wraiths, your king is here.
Be careful. Hoodwinks here. Be careful. Be
Yeah.
careful.
Got it. Going up. Going back.
What if I swag?
Now we'll work on the turning around part.
Yeah, my bad. No. I was trying to get
Pull
that.
large.
Fall upon them.
Pulling.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
There are wraiths
Wait,
among
I got it, coach.
Nice.
you. You are in my presence.
Careful.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I'm burning up.
Yeah, they got. Oh, these guys are good. All right.
They're gonna punish you every time you walk out of position.
Yeah, I
Doing
see
a
it.
good
Yeah.
job of
I got a salve for you, coach. I'm coming. Do you want to drop some items?
that. I'll drop my boots.
I walk among
Okay,
you.
got it.
Obey. Questionable. Your king thanks you. If your honor.
Ooh, got you there. Oops. coach.
War is torn. Not it. Who dares look upon the rain?
So I'm a carry you probably want to play away from at this point.
All right. Okay.
Wraith King's very self-sufficient, and the more you play here, the more they will.
Okay. I'm going top. Just try to rotate and try to get a kill.
To advise.
Hoodwink is missing. Hoodwink, oh, no, mind.
Prostrate yourself.
He's there. He's up there.
I need you to potentially be ready to come bottom if they dive me.
Sure.
That's really it.
I'm getting a TP in a bit. Let me just go
Yeah.
get my TP then.
Communication.
Just see us in here.
It's a king.
Your top tower is
You
under
are
attack.
in my presence. Obey me. We are in agreement.
Coach, I'm ready to TP there anytime in case you need it.
Because Hoodwink needs to fuck off. Jesus. Hey, you're gonna get a D ward area. Here's some gold.
Oh shit! Shit!
Behold the rain.
Oh man, these guys are good.
There are wraiths among you.
All right.
Timid.
Doom is 6. I'm Wraith King though, so I don't really mind laning against them.
So what if I swagger?
Okay.
Is your honor. Flee while you can.
Man, people. All right. You're good with the wards there, coach, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Good vision.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
If you just need a TP, just let me know. And TP back anytime.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I should
By
kill
any
this.
measure.
Doom's running mid. Doom is running mid, guys.
Doom running mid. Okay.
Questionable.
Yeah, this is Doom.
War is torn. Not yet. Your king moves of his own accord.
Doom.
I will come among you. As you advise.
Nice.
My TP's on cooldown.
If you make a move top, I can probably show up as well.
Always at my head.
Okay. You guys want to make a move top? Oh, someone's going top here. Someone else is going top. I think that's the. Wait, Ravage. Okay.
How long? 10 seconds? Yeah, I'll be coming top as well. I'm gonna clear this wave bottom.
Sure.
Wise counsel.
I'm gonna put a ward up here.
Keep your thoughts
Yep.
to yourself. I will come among you. You are in my
Thank you.
presence.
Wait, why is Eri echoing?
Oh no.
Your king
Are you talking in game, Eri?
No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was sorry. My bad. It's a force of habit. Sorry.
Wait, what? Collie's just yelling at me and I can't hear her. I'll mute you in game, actually. I'll just do that. That's probably better. You can talk in game still.
tis I.
No. It's just a force of habit, coach.
No, you can talk in game. I'll just mute you in game because I can still hear you here.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Going mid. Okay, Shaman's here.
Sorry, guys.
Shaman's.
As you advise.
Saw Shaman there, yeah.
Okay.
We can go for the.
Trade-off.
Mid tower is our next play if we do make one, but Tide has Ravage
Sure.
and he's the one bottom, so that's most likely who you'll make a player on.
Things here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be chilling top for a while. That's what this
No worries.
hero likes to do.
Keep your thoughts.
I should ward probably in a different spot since Zeus dewards, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I should get a smoke.
You can always hold wards for smokes too. Like you don't just
Yep.
have to use the wards.
At my word.
Why did Shaman just walk up there? That was great. I can get this dude.
Take a knee, peasant.
Putting a ward here.
Race, your king is here.
Nice fight.
With the person.
You guys don't have tide, so you don't have to do anything crazy. Oh, he is there. He just got doing like this. Morph TP top.
Doom.
It's not time
They
yet.
got me.
War is torn.
I have no mana. What do I do here?
You're probably screwed.
I don't have mana. He can't cancel my TP, right? But I have no mana to TP. How much mana do I need to TP?
You won't be able to TP unless he already eat you.
So what if I swagger?
They got me, coach.
Who's in charge? I'm under attack.
These guys are good.
Not yet.
Oh.
We are in a there's no time for time.
Where are you going, dude? Get
Nice
that,
job.
coach. Get that. Come here. Puck. There you go. Got a salve for you, dude.
I'm not ready.
I have a fairy striker. Why the fuck do I have
Wise
this?
counsel.
Nothing else to have. Here, I'll actually give you the fairy striker. I don't
Thank you, coach.
Dire structures are fortified.
Okay, I'm walking away. I don't have ult.
Sure.
See you guys. I'll just continue playing around top.
Wraiths among
Sure.
Don't really want you to play near me. Just worry about defending our mid tower and bottom tower.
wise counsel.
We might
Got
need to
it.
give up bottom
Enemy's
tower
middle
since we
tower
don't have
has
ravage.
Not yet. Your king moves of his own accord.
We have Ravage in 70.
Prostrate yourself.
Puck's gonna defend mid. Okay.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I'm gonna go. Oh, they're all mid.
Bow before me. 'Tis I.
They're coming here. Doom's moving.
So they're gonna have to respond to top soon, so we can look to like defend mid when they do respond to top.
Sure. I have a smoke.
I'm just saying like push it out safely.
Sure.
We don't need to like.
Doom's
do anything
alone.
crazy. When we don't have ravage or Wraith King ult, we're not doing anything. We're just like
Sure. Sounds
preventing
good.
them from doing anything.
Tide managed to hold.
So Tide has ravage in 25. You guys might be able to smoke to him.
All right. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you should smoke with bot. I think it's good.
Let's go. GG.
So in these type of situations, you can tell your carry to push mid if you want. But it's fine.
Wanna
I
kill
don't
this
wanna Too complicated.
I'm always at my best.
That guy's tough.
Never triumph.
Oh my god. He did not die.
That's more.
All right.
Keep your
Get out, buddy.
for yourself.
That dude did not die. Holy shit.
There are wraiths among you. It's not time yet.
Okay.
Wraiths, your king is here.
Definitely Glimmer game.
Who dares look upon the wraith?
So I'm gonna take care of bottom because they just rotated out. So I
Sure.
don't really want help here though. Like I'm just gonna get.
Okay. All right.
Oh, baby.
All right. Everyone's pushing the things.
Not
I'll stack this.
War is torn.
We got stacks for you.
Cool.
Double stack here.
Fall upon them.
For ward here as well, just in case.
We can actually defend bottom. Smoke your tide to bottom if you still have one.
Already used it. Sorry.
Okay.
You are in
Tide, can you come bottom? Walk here and CM continue. We should defend this.
by any measure.
Your
They have a
bottom
ward
tower
here behind our tower.
Tis your honor.
Be careful, guys. One sec, right over here.
As you advise. Who's in charge here?
Nice.
Worked out. Kind of worked out.
There. I'm low.
War is torn.
They have a ward behind our tower if you get the chance to do it.
By my crown.
I'll walk up there.
It's not time yet.
So whenever we
Coach,
have
do you want
ults, we hold our shit. We don't give them objectives.
Alright,
So
sure.
it's something to think about when you're a support.
That's definitely cool. Coach, do you want me to ward top for you?
Decree.
Anything around here would be good.
All right, I got you.
Prostrate yourself.
You just defend.
Tis I. Your king moves of his own accord.
Are they all going bottom?
Yeah, we don't have ults, so we're not defending that. So you doing what you're doing is good. You can even push another wave, maybe.
All right, I just did.
Yeah, I'm saying another one. Like the next one.
All right, cool, got it.
Fall upon them. Raise. Your king is here.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oops. My bad, coach.
Yeah, it's just learning how safely you can push it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they lag.
Your king.
Lag.
Retribution.
How are you doing?
Yeah, that was everybody
nice.
lagging there.
Yeah.
He sent him to his own death? No, he could have been there. He definitely walked too far if he died.
No, I just walked too far. No, it was the hoodwink. It was the hoodwink. I should have went back. I was trying to get greedy in CS.
Yep.
How's your
importance
ping?
Is you need to know that you can clear that wave, and you just need to
Yeah.
not die doing it.
Yep.
That is probably not-
You are in my
My ping's okay. It's actually manageable. It's not good, but obviously.
Freaking Spark's doing a hell of a job here. Holding.
I've almost got Radiance. We can fight him again when I have
Nice.
Radiance, so we can play around my power spike. It's pretty huge.
unstoppable. I walk among
Once you have it, are we just pushed?
How long on Tide
put a
Rush?
ward.
We can smoke from mid. Tell your Tide to back up.
Tide, come. Let's smoke here.
Push the mid wave and then smoke. Stop
Push,
jungle,
push, push.
please. Stop jungle.
Stop jungling.
I'll meet you guys mid.
Let's go.
No, wait for me, wait for me.
Sure.
Your bottom tower is fallen.
Smoke us up, Eri. Do you have a ward on you? Nice.
Yes,
Place
I
a
do.
ward on the high ground bottom, like right here.
Here.
keep your
Yeah.
thoughts to yourself.
Here.
Here.
All right.
It's not time yet.
And then we're gonna go triangle. Oh, that's okay. Come this way. Start. Eri.
Yeah, coming.
That's if they're
Triangle,
there we go.
triangle.
Otherwise, triangle. Sorry, it's hard to say this shit. You can ward high ground here too. Oh, here we go.
Tis I.
So this is simple, Eri. We're strong. They were just all bottom. We know they're somewhere. So we check here,
Okay.
and then they're
Nice.
not there. So then we go here. Like it's just process
Nice.
elimination. Help you work on your smokes.
Thanks, coach.
By my
Now you're taking their farm.
Yep.
Sick.
No tower to get though, so I'm just gonna back off.
By any measure.
I'm gonna get the brooch. What's better, brooch or health?
We're not pushing tier 2, guys. Be careful.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright,
not
he's
a
got mid wave.
Casually walking at the tier 2 mid. No, it's
Not a... Ooh. NB rune.
I'm
Fox
always
coding?
at
Okay.
my best. Prostrate yourself.
And I need to...
I left bottom, guys, so we can look to play for Roche with our side.
There are
You
rings.
and eight, though?
I'm getting a ward.
Invisibility.
I'm not there, guys. Be careful. That's good. We can just play around top and mid now.
Okay.
Wise counsel.
Get him, Eri!
By my crown.
Got him.
Fuck yeah.
Take that, dude. There you go.
We are
You can come towards me
you
top,
get,
Eri,
bro?
and set up a ward. This is a good opportunity since
Sure.
we're all bottom. Like
Sure.
a ward around here for Roche.
Yeah, it's coming.
fools of his own accord.
Like around here.
Yeah, just covers top and Roche.
Got it.
Looks like they were smoked around mid.
The enemy's top tower
Happening here.
has fallen.
Nothing he's doing. I'm coming. No Zeus. We can fight. I was stunned the illusion. Nobody fucking saw that. Tried to cancel, I promise.
Dire's courier has been
I'm running out of this fuck.
Sort of misguided.
Oh, he's got an Atos. GG.
Keep your thoughts to
Oh, he thinks
yourself.
he's out. One shot, please.
Sweet.
Puck dieback.
These guys are-
the best, but it's okay.
Tis your honor.
I have a ward, Roche.
You can take top outpost area. I cleared the.
You took... Oh, nice, nice. nice. You're taking that.
Always at my best.
Should I get Force Staff or Blade?
enemy's bottom
Force is
tower
probably
has
better.
fallen.
Yeah, so I can save from the
Save from the
the
Doom.
wards. Yeah,
And the wards, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yep, you can keep playing around mid and or top and mid. Like I'm just taking the dangerous farm while they were all dead.
Bow before me.
So in these type of spots when I'm carry, like I just want to get out. I'm just like doing this so that when they're alive, they can't like group up bottom.
Tis your honor.
Nice.
So,
Coach, should
I'll
I
be
take the -3 Crystal Nova or the Magic Resistance
That's
Sisters?
completely up to you, sir.
Fools of his own
I'm gonna take the
Played way
Magic
more
Resistance.
participating games than I am.
I will take the Magic Resistance since you guys are clearing waves.
race and coffers.
Yep, play around that ward. I'll come towards you guys. I've got a beat
Yep,
of
we're
you. I'm
just here.
pretty strong. Just make sure we have a smoke at all times if you can. Oh, it looks like we're out. Okay, I'm coming. It's a good fight. It's around the ward.
Everything but judgment.
I've got beat of you. I could be dead here.
Hold the race.
I really want to kill this Zeus.
Kill the Zeus.
By my decree.
His ward. I don't know what it
Yeah, that was good.
It actually wasn't. I'm just fucking
It's fine,
around.
it's fine.
I killed their
It's
fucking
fine.
Zeus. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, we're good, we're good. All the lanes are pushed. What did they get out of it? Oh,
They got a one fight, that's it. But you know, at
That's
the end
it.
of the day,
Yeah,
yeah, that is
Get
true.
them
The
towers.
reason why the fight's a good spot to fight is because they don't get anything. But yeah, it's not good that they
I
won.
didn't get anything. Pug's doing well.
I actually don't think I could have BKB TB'd there. I think Morphling Doom hit me hard enough to kill me. I could be wrong though.
Roche is up, so wait, I'm gonna get more wards.
Yep, we're still playing for Roche.
Yep, I got 2 wards up for fights just in case.
Puck should play bottom with her bots and then TP into fights. Tide can come top with me, and the supports can nuke mid.
I'm nuking mid.
Yep, that's all you without dying. Be very safe, Eri. You are very out of position right now.
Gotcha, coach. I'm going back to position.
Issue a proclamation. The Wraith King's throne is occupied. Submit
Oh,
to
we can
the Wraith King's rule.
freaking going. Oh my god, the thing is so hard to play fights. Holy shit.
Fall to ashes. I'll consider
Okay, we can do Roche with the DD.
Go back.
Good ward, Eri. That gave me the kill.
Thanks.
we are in agreement.
Loading. Here. Perfect.
By any measure.
I think Puck should take this.
I'll take. Okay.
Yeah, let's go fun items.
Questionable. I walk among you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can set up on bottom Puck if you want.
Yourself.
Not really.
I'm gonna put a triangle word just in case.
I might be. I'm probably trying, guys. Be careful. I'm running. We got Doom, but disengage. This is my fault.
All good, all good.
You are in my
I saw a hoodwink and I got thirsty.
Okay.
Are we doing? Fuck, we might be able to do something here. I've got ult in 20. Oh, Puck's not here.
Dire's turret has been killed.
Yeah, my Puck's free.
You got me there.
You are in my presence.
My bad, guys. I'll take the fight for that.
All good, all good.
Your king moves of his own accord.
We need another one, guys.
Is
Later.
under
What the
attack.
fuck? Okay, that's...
Go to.
Your top
What
tower
happened?
has fallen.
He has the fucking ag shard on
Your
Zeus.
middle tower is
And
under
he just
attack.
leaped away from me. I was not ready for that in the slightest.
Wraiths, your king is here.
I do have a smoke if you guys want to make a play.
Among you.
We don't have Ravage. It's not the best.
Cool.
We can maybe kill top Puck. You can be more aggressive with your Aegis. You should never TP bottom. You should only walk bottom. This guy has BKB. The fuck? Oh my god, it's so hard to micro fights. Yeah, don't overcommit. Don't overcommit, guys. Careful.
War is torn.
The Puck can always get out. We don't ever have to feel the need to like save the Puck.
We are in agreement. I want it all.
Save it by the syndrome when we have a
To
Puck.
yourself. As you advise.
Yeah, they went for me.
Wait, what?
Wise counsel.
A prize.
There are wraiths among you.
These guys are playing way faster than usual.
Yeah, these guys are good players.
Yeah, you're saying like they're good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Middle tower is under
Should I
They're
fortify?
probably like 4 or 5k. On tier 1 you always fort, but it's fine.
Oh, they got it.
Your middle tower has fallen.
No
So
okay.
what if I
Your
swagger?
middle tower is under attack.
Not yet. By any measure.
We have a smoke. We can smoke.
I do,
we
I do,
wanna
I do, I do, I
find
do.
Zeus or Hoodwink, I think, with it. I'll show mid real quick.
Alright.
By my crown.
Zeus is bottom.
Okay, let's smoke it out.
Alright, ready, ready.
We
This
are
is just a
in
pick off. We don't really want to team fight them. Was that your smoke or his? That's his. Okay.
That was his smoke. Are we getting more?
This is actually a good kill, I think, if we can catch him off guard. Probably has to be Rubik lift though. Maybe Zeus is easier. Let's see.
Keep your thoughts to
There's Zeus.
What?
Tis your
He's at his invis. What?
Not yet.
There you go.
Behold the race.
Okay. Guess I need detection. Careful, guys.
Yeah, they're
Back
coming, they're
off 'cause they
coming.
know we're here now.
Yep. I have another smoke in case you guys want to make a play.
Question.
I feel like there's no fade time, or maybe I'm just not seeing it because of ping or something. It's crazy.
Let's be
Oh, they're all mid, they're all mid. Oh, Zeus is top.
This is probably a better item.
tis I.
I do have a smoke in case you guys want to make a move.
We can just focus on pushing top of mid right now. Puck's playing bottom. We're playing all 3 lanes, so you can play around me actually. I think on Sim. Be like a
Alright,
scout
cool.
for me, and
Gotcha, coach. I see him here.
they're probably all like right here though. So just be a bit
You
careful.
are in my presence.
Yeah, I'll put a word there just in case.
Yeah, they're smoked. Looks like they're smoked mid, guys. Careful.
Alright,
Yeah,
okay.
play this ward. Play this ward right here.
Yeah.
Rubik has no buyback.
I am your liege.
This is a fight we want to take. Zeus is mid. Wouldn't catch Hoodwink.
Who's in charge here? It's not time yet.
Shaman.
As you advise. I will come under. It's not time yet. Race.
Oh, that was sick, coach.
I'll take
Ooh, butt clenching.
Yeah, that's still up for you.
by any
Oh, the butt. Oh.
My
We
butt
got
is
some
clenched.
items. Alright, we are good.
I'll consider it.
I think I'm gonna get bullwhip. That works for me now.
There are reasons among you.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No doom, okay. Okay, Puck's pushing thing, nice.
Dire's structures are falling.
I'll have some words ready.
Not yet.
Is that the real one?
War
Yeah, that's
is
probably the real
torn.
one.
We're still waiting for Roche. Good deal by
Okay.
Rubik. We just need to make sure we control this area, so.
Tis I. Go to. I will
We
come
can look
up.
to push out mid together. Okay.
Alright, I have a smoke, just in case.
Behold the race.
Actually, I have 2.
If we find the ranged heroes in the back, it's way better than the Morphling. Don't get baited by him.
Okay, okay.
They just
Oh,
warded.
there's a
They're
ward
here.
here?
Yep, they're smoked.
I got it. Oh, there they are.
What? Oh, he has the camouflage shit. That's why. Oh my god, I actually understand. Okay, be careful, guys. Be careful. This is bad. I just be careful. He's actually just dead. Holy shit. Okay, I have dust. It's just hard to remember.
I can go in.
Middle tower is under attack.
We don't have puck. We have to be very careful on the ball. It's my bad, guys. I should have dusted it.
Wise
He has the camouflage where he goes into when he stands still. That's why I'm getting
All good.
confused.
Tis your honor.
Your middle tower has
Oh, we can
fallen.
punish that, I think.
You are in my
doing, bro.
presence.
Radiant structures are falling.
That's my man.
Your middle
Is that
tower
GG?
has fallen.
Maybe not. Maybe.
That was pretty epic, though. Me and Ty were on the same page.
Has fallen.
Yeah, they're gonna back off. Okay.
Interesting.
I actually don't know how...
It could have ended.
Yeah, they don't know I don't have buyback.
So that was a detection thing. Like because we didn't have detection, we didn't get that.
Yeah, I pretty much need
Right.
everybody I go on to be dusted, but it's like really hard to coordinate.
I got it.
I like have to be full slotted here.
I got it. We got it.
It's
we
just
got it.
it's hard to imagine you're ever going to be in position. Can Tide and Puck have dust? So the people I go on get dusted. They have 2 embers. Thank you. Rivik too is fine. You're like the last person I think that should ever be in range to dust the guy.
Okay.
We only care about Roche running up guys if it hasn't been taken yet.
Okay.
If Morph gets Roche, I think that's GG. I think I need to go like Refresher or some shit last item. I actually like, need multiple BKBs, multiple ults. Careful mid. This is where you need to be way farther back than that. Yeah. You can't show on creep waves at 37 minutes. Like your
Okay,
hero
okay.
should never be physically seen on the creep wave.
Got it.
Unless
Zeus is top.
they're like all dead, basically. I almost have MKB.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool, ninja gear.
Nice.
War is torn. Knockout. Who's in charge here?
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
My next coronation.
Zeus is here.
Okay. I
have a smoke.
Yeah, let's smoke.
I have a
on.
smoke.
Straight yourself.
Okay. Do you have a ward on you or no?
I do.
Let's get the ward up here, and maybe we'll find somebody.
Up here.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Right on the hill.
Questionable.
Okay. Is Roche up?
As you advise.
Yep.
I actually think I need this Aegis.
Okay. Okay.
You guys should hit. You guys should hit. They're all bottom. I need to hit. I need the Tide hitting.
Come on. Come. Hit.
Your bottom tower
Bottom.
Yeah, we can worry about it after. She's in the pit, guys. She's in the pit. Disengage, guys. Careful. We desperately needed our Tide to build
Your
a fight
bottom
this
tower
game.
is under attack.
Your king is here.
Get wrecked.
War is torn.
Run, Eri, run.
Yep.
By my decree. We are in agreement.
Well, at least the game's getting spicy.
It is getting spicy. I'm gonna get that mana regen item.
I guess we left the cheese in the pit, probably. Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
So what if I swagger?
Dire structures are fortified.
Behold the rain.
I'm coming.
I'm always at
And BKB used.
who's in charge.
And that hood knows what
Loading
to
me.
do.
It's not time.
Should I buy back?
If a fight breaks out, yes.
Okay.
I'm out.
Bye back. Damn.
You
That's
are
us.
in my presence. By any measure,
Your bottom tower is under
the
attack.
wrath
I never
is your honor. And it shall be. Take a knee.
Come on, that's what we're gonna do. Nice. We're doing it. I have Aegis still. I have Aegis.
Nice, got that one.
Your bottom barracks has fallen.
Nice.
We're doing it, Eri. We're fucking doing it. Puck go top.
fucking
I'll go
go,
bottom,
dude.
or I'll go mid. You can go bottom, Eri.
Fire of your
I got it.
prostrate yourself.
I mean, there's only one way to go here, guys. What?
War is torn.
Started.
Double damage.
Should I push bottom one more wave?
Yeah. You want to get waves out as far as possible while they're all dead. Puck, come to me
Death is my bitch.
after one more wave, maybe.
Tis your honor. I'll consider.
That's a nice fucking item, actually. The smoke item might be really good for you.
Always at my best.
Me?
The enemy's
Okay.
middle tower has fallen.
Mine to
They're all dead still. We can look for more.
So what if
Like, I just need you with me, Puck. You can join us, sir.
I'm not ready.
Okay, I'm coming.
Your king moves of his own accord.
Oh yeah, that guy, that guy, that guy.
Not yet. My mind agrees.
Nice job.
Nice job, Eri. Nice baits. We can keep hunting.
Yeah,
They're
that's
still
fine.
dead on. I guess they're only dead on one. Still good though. Let's take our triangle, guys. I'm running up.
Okay.
As you advise. Not yet. I'm not ready. Prostrate.
Oh my god. Got me there.
I'm not
Feels bad.
Yeah. I'm good. I probably should get BKB.
questionable.
Should I get B? I don't know.
Praise. Your king is here.
Yeah, probably BKB. I don't think you can like tank through their damage.
Behold your king. There are
You should take the smoke item though, Eri, the neutral item.
Okay, the Ninja Gear got it.
by any measure.
I would have
Who's in charge?
hands that on no thing.
It's not time yet. Behold. I'm not ready. I walk among you.
Yeah. Okay.
Wise counsel.
Ooh, this is a game.
This is an intense game, Eri.
We are in
It is. It's pretty good. Do you have Divine? Holy shit.
Yes, I do, Eri. There's only one way to go.
Divine
here.
and Swift Blink. Oh shit. All right. And then you're getting Ags. Oh shit. Here we go.
I'm always
These guys are good, coach.
Yeah, they're pretty
I have
good.
died. Coach, I'm going for the Milk Award. I got 14 deaths and 14 assists.
You have to have 0 kills. Yeah, you can't get it.
Oh, damn it. I made a
You
mistake.
have to take back those kills there.
Oh, shit. My bad.
If anybody can ever break the Lincolns on Hoodwink, it's really good.
not
Okay.
yet.
Target priority for team fights, coach?
Your king moves of his
All the
own
backliners. The
All right, got it.
If you
Just
can like
ignore
use
everyone.
your W on Morphling too, it's good. Just like to stall him
Okay.
a bit.
Stall him a bit. Okay.
But I think I think you're probably supposed to stall the Doom and the Morphling with your spells rather than go for the back line.
Okay.
It's mainly to like keep them in place, not to like actually kill
So
them.
that you guys can kill him.
Yeah, so that we can kill the other people.
Got it.
Who's in charge here? Tis your honor.
No Roche yet, right? I do have a smoke in case you guys want to do anything in the future, just in case. Zeus is top.
Yeah, let's smoke out of base, guys. We're all alive. Let's get out of here. Oh,
Okay,
what's this
coming.
guy doing? What are they doing? I think I'm dying with no buyback here. Oh,
What is that?
my eggs. I think that's GG, Eri.
All right, we
He
tried.
tried real hard. I don't think
It
Ty
was a good
realized he was
game.
alive when he had his Wraith form.
Ravage.
Yeah, he was in Wraith form alive, and he was like AFK for like 3 seconds. I don't expect him to know. It's
I
funny,
was
though.
like, why am I not dead? I was just like, whoa. I didn't even know that shit. I'm like, why am I not dead?
So, we're not gonna like go over this replay together, Eri, but I think a lot of what happened in this game is literally like when I'm calling in lane. It's interesting because when I'm in lane with you, I'm calling for moments where I want to hit the guy, and so like, you can practice on both carry and support, which I honestly, I guess with all due respect, I think it's like a completely foreign concept is to like choose moments that are really good that aren't kills. So like a lot of low MMR players, when I see them, they're either like all in on kills or like they don't do anything. So there were a lot of times where I was like, we can go on this guy, and then like, but you can watch the game back from my perspective. Yeah. And what I want you to see from my perspective is how uncomfortable your positioning is for me. Like I want you to see how far, like when I say we can back now, and then you keep going, like what it looks like from my perspective. Like it's actually really important, I think.
But what I've noticed with this one was people move so much faster at this level. Like they know when they can kill you, they know when you're out of range, and they literally kill you. And the target priority for team fights is a lot more. I know that they're targeting me because they know that's the best person.
Yeah, they're gonna target all the squishy people. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. What I noticed in lane area is like the way I know they're good, or at least like pretty good, is because you were out of position like 3 times and they killed you all 3 times. Like that's just kind of how I know they're good. So like that's something you can pay attention to is like a lot of times when you're playing against better players, you'll realize you're dead like 20 seconds or like even 10 seconds before you're dead. Like you'll just realize
I'm actually dead.
You're just like, holy shit, I'm dead. Like it's too late now. And that's why I notice so much about like predicting how far is correct, right? So like for me, when I told you where to like to go on them, I don't want you to focus on like the exact moment I told you to turn around, but I want you to think to yourself like, why did BSJ think we were supposed to turn around there? You know, like why at that point was that the correct play? And a lot of it has to do with how do I word it? The moment that they're no longer threatened by us anymore. So it's like when he's pretty close to his tower, we don't really threaten him anymore because if we were to go into his tower range, he's safe. So there's like this certain point where they're like almost back to their home, like, you know, safe place.
No, trust me, that's definitely what I got. Yeah.
Yeah, and you noticed it. You noticed it in lane.
I knew I made a mistake when I was overcommitting. I was like, nah, that's that. I knew the overcommit. I was like, yep. That's honestly a discipline that definitely needs helping, definitely needs polishing for me. I need to fine tune that.
It's a great thing for you to work on. I'm going to tell you in your games, it just hasn't come up yet because to be honest with you, it doesn't happen in your bracket because they don't kill you. Like that's just how it goes. So
that's like the first. I'm just like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. the cool thing is when you were pulling and he was constantly contesting you, what you can also learn from this game is to see moments where you can call me over. Like if you have a carry that can blink or a carry with a stun or like anything like that, you need to think about how I help you with the camp. Because like if you're getting contested by Hoodwink and the lane's like really far up, I actually need it to get pulled, you know, like, or like I need something to get done. So what happens is, if he walks over, you say, hey, he's contesting, come help.
He's contesting. And then
I'll walk over, I'll stun him, you'll nuke him, he'll take like 400 damage, and the next time he tries to do that, he's gonna die.
That's the next level. That's the next
like,
level of pulling.
So this is like all the stuff that you haven't had a chance to learn at all because either the people you play with or against just don't do it. So like in this game, you felt it, right? So it's like these are just kind of hints for you. But to be honest, like if you do the stuff you're doing now just faster and faster, that's the only way you're gonna get to this point in the game. Like you know what I mean? So that's what it's. I know it's overwhelming.
No. It was a good thing because I just felt like, man, their decision making is so much. I can feel the decisions of my team, my enemies, so much faster than what I'm usually
I also
used to.
want you to realize that if I'm a Wraith King or a Morphling and I see you on a creep wave past 25 minutes, I'm blinking on you and instantly killing you. Like
instantly.
That's why it's so important information-wise that you just can't be in vision like that. Because even if they see you, he has to like waveform on top of you, hit you with adaptive, you know, like he actually has to like see you to like do the stuff, you know?
Coach, I really wanted to win that one.
No, I know. It was a tough game. It was tough.
Yeah. We got to do a do-over in the future.
Yeah,
like a proper one.
We'll definitely run it back at some point. This isn't,
we'll run it back.
This isn't
we'll
over.
Get a proper one.
They had a really hard lineup to solo carry against Zeus. Zeus Doom is not exactly easy to have a one-core lineup into.
I felt that they had a bit of an advantage draft-wise. The movements were like, all right, we do this, they do that, and now one or two of our people are dead.
Yeah, it was definitely hard. But so like, I guess like to wrap up the series, it kind of sucks we lost, but you know it ended up being a pretty crazy game.
No, we'll run back. We'll run it back.
Yeah,
I can't believe I was alive. That's what Ags does. I'm just like, what is
Ags
this
on Wraith
green
King keeps you
glow?
alive for 7 seconds after you've died, and you have like, bonus attack speed, and you can cast all your spells and stuff.
I was just like, why am I alive? I'm just like, what is this green thing? I'm not used to this. Oh, damn.
See their ranks. That guy's divine. That guy's divine. That guy's, it looks like Archon or Ancient.
Ancient, yeah, he's Ancient.
Yeah, these are all Ancients and Divines. Yeah, they're all pretty solid players, like I can tell. That's kind of funny that we get those when, aren't your friends lower than that?
One is Ancient 1.
He's Ancient 1, he's Legend. And he's...
Ancient
1. Yeah, it's definitely imbalanced matchmaking. This is a Divine 1 account, I think. Oh, Divine 4.
And 4, and I am a Crusader 1.
Yeah, that's definitely imbalanced teams. What can you do?
What can you do? No, we gotta run it back. No, it's 1-0, coach. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. And I definitely learned about going back. I mean, if anything solidified from that, it's just not overcommitting. It's the overcommitting thing that I got. I'm like, man, at a high level, at Ancient, at that level, you're just dead if you're out of position. Even in team fights, I was just like, man, I am dead. They're answering me back because I'm just out of position.
The thing about high MMR is that the way it works is we think how, like, what you should be doing. So the second you aren't doing it, we kill you.
You're dead.
That's why positioning is so easy to punish as you get better at Dota, because the more you know about what they're supposed to be doing, the second you see them not doing it, it's like an alarm goes off, you know?
Like that shaman thing, like, what's shaman doing here? Like, what's he doing? What's he doing? You were making those calls like a few moments like during the game, I noticed.
Yeah. It's good to watch that back from that perspective in terms of stuff like that. But
sure.
A lot of stuff this game is like hard to micromanage, because as a support for you, I tried to make sure you are focused on the right things, but the way people play, that isn't basically my level, so I'm unfamiliar with it. It's hard to wrangle or rally the troops. It's like if two people are kind of playing a little bit weird, like in terms of where they should be or whatever, then it takes like an extra 20 seconds for us to get together and do something.
And do a move. What were there particularly some crucial points with our team that, because this is something that definitely will apply for like future games, like what were there certain things like we were doing that could have been like maybe, all right, that was definitely that really affected our rhythm and our a play that could have been done.
So for you guys to think about, it applies for all of you guys though, is that when we had all of our ultimates, I was calling to like make moves to defend stuff or make a move to take stuff. I think when you have all your ultimates, you just need to know you're supposed to do something. So whether or not that's shutting them down or whether or not that's doing something
On our end.
That's like the first step though, is to know you're supposed to do something. And then when you don't have ultimates, so this is a good lineup to do it early because Ravage is really long cooldown and my Wraith King ultimate is really long cooldown at lower levels. So when you have that type of situation, what happened was there was one circumstance where Tide went bottom, which is their main objective at that stage, when he had no Ravage, and then somebody else tried to help him, and they just died. Because you're contesting an objective with no ultimates. So it's just like, it doesn't work. And so for us, the first couple times we contested with like the smoke calls and we had Ravage and stuff, it worked out. It went pretty well. But then when we do the same thing with no ultimates, that's like a perfect example when you watch that game back, where if you don't play around your cooldowns and stuff properly, you just kind of randomly feed or take a really unfavorable engagement where you lose 4 for 2 or something. So the emphasis when you are trying to take fights is that you push out the lanes that you don't want to go to, and then you go take a fight. So like when they were dead, I was pushing out bottom such that we could then go take a fight. Like that's what I was thinking in my head. And it's like, if we want to contest bottom, like notice how like when we were trying to defend bottom, I pushed out top first, and then I went with you guys to go bottom, right? If the enemy team, if like we don't have ultimates, this is all stuff I'm just trying to say pretty quick because we're over time.
Yes.
If the enemy team, like if we don't have ultimates, we just need to push lanes where they don't want to go. Meaning if their objective is bottom tower and I don't want to fight them, then I'm going to push the lanes that they don't want to go to, which is top and mid. So that's like, the mentality is when you're the one doing objectives, push lanes away from your objective to set it up. If they're the ones doing objectives, push lanes away from their objective to like stall out, or that's how you force trades. You know, that's how you trade a tier 1 tower for a tier 1 tower when you don't want to fight them. This is the kind of stuff that requires you as a support to constantly be aware of what both teams' objectives could be, and then constantly aware of what your potential of taking these are. And that's just like, I don't need some crazy matchup knowledge from you, Eri. It is, there's like, there's layers upon layers of this. But in a lineup like this, I want you to usually just look at the ultimate abilities of your team and say, are we cooldown dependent or no? You know? Tide, incredibly cooldown dependent. Like Wraith King, cooldown dependent. So, but if I'm a Slark, whose ultimate's like a 60-second cooldown, you know, that's not a cooldown dependent lineup. So at that point, it'll be other things. But let's not really like worry about that. But for you, when we do our sessions in the future, one thing I would love for you as a support, once you feel like your mechanics are really coming in where you don't have to focus on them anymore, that's when I need you to be able to tell me, you know, Coach B, I think we're stronger. We were supposed to do something here. Coach B, you know, I wanted to defend this. Or Coach B, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to defend this. Or, you know, something like that. A lot of that game, I was the one making the calls. I would love for you to watch that back and hear the calls I'm making. Because honestly, that's usually the calls you'll make.
Support,
as a support. Because all of the information I'm providing you with about my hero, the theoretically top tier support hero players, they just know that about my hero. Like, they just know that. So it's like, oh, Wraith King has ultimate, we have Ravage, let's, like, bottom's their objective, let's smoke the bottom. You know, like, that's the... And that's all processed in, like, you know, 2 seconds.
A few seconds. Yeah, I know. I'm just...
And so the thing is, for your games, it's not going to be against Divines and Ancients, man. If you can get these decisions down after 20 seconds, 30 seconds, it will be fast enough to win you, like, fights and stuff. And then
It was
like,
definitely an experience. Definitely this one.
yeah, you felt
definitely
it, right?
was.
You probably felt probably a step or two behind at all stages of the game. That's just kind of how
Absolutely.
it feels
I'm
to
just
play against
like,
better players. Yeah.
I feel so slow. I'm just like, man, they're just moving and just clicking like way faster than I am. I'm just like, oof. It's just different. I really wanted to win that one, coach.
It's a frustrating loss. Hey, man, let's not beat ourselves up about
is.
it. What can
Yeah,
you do?
I know. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna digest it. There's definitely something to learn from that. But I don't like losing. But
Man,
yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
like losing either. We've had 2
Yeah.
regular games and the 2 games live coaching and the 2 we played. the
yeah,
other one we
yeah.
played again.
Hey, it just means that we're gonna run it back.
Yeah, exactly.
sure.
But okay, so that is it, guys, for
That's
this
it.
specific series. It's been a lot of fun. Please, if you guys didn't see all the episodes, check them out. Last week we did a live
Yep.
coaching session with Eri. The week before that,
That was
we
fun.
did like our first replay analysis of Eri playing carry for the first time ever. The first session we talked about some fundamentals to think about playing carry and really the way to approach learning carry for incredibly new carry players. You know, I gave him
Yeah.
some laid out item builds and skill builds and told him like, you know, these are the things you should focus on first and foremost. I think Dota is all about just building blocks, one component of the game at a time. I think you can use this mindset for a lot of things, not just Dota, but I do believe what Eri has accomplished during this, to a lot of people who've played a lot of Dota and a lot of core, like, I'll be honest, he looks like a Pepega. He doesn't look like he knows what he's doing on core. But if you compare what he's doing now to like the first session, I notice a lot. I notice a lot of improvement from Eri. I think it's really cool. Honestly, you're CSing and laning minute, like how if you were hitting creeps in the first like 3 waves, I was like, damn, this is like way better than last time.
Yeah, I was just like, before we were celebrating one, coach, I got that one. But now this one, we're at least denying and getting.
So the cool
all
part
of them.
about playing carry Eri is that there's
Yep.
so much mechanics that you have to do that you'll be able to do the mechanics of a support player so much easier because there's just less. So
that
like,
I have noticed. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
yeah,
I have noticed that for sure. I agree.
Yeah, so when you're pushing these lanes, when you're farming the creeps, and when you're carry, when you're support, every objective you're doing, whether or not that's pulling a camp, whether or not that's farming a creep wave, whether or not that's pushing mid, the next step for you, once you feel like, hey, I'm hitting these creeps, like, you know, I'm nailing them, I'm getting 80% of them, I'm
Yeah.
getting most of them, is to start doing it with proper positioning, proper spell casting, proper
Yeah.
you know, creep aggro. It's like all these little things that now it takes these mechanics to get you out of 1K, you know, to get you past like the 2 to 2.5K mark. And then
Yeah.
doing the things properly with all of the positioning based things is what's going to get you further.
Yeah.
I think that's the major thing. So there was a shit ton for you to digest, a shit ton for people at home if they're watching to learn to digest as well. I think the last message I'll reiterate to you and everyone, please guys, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
Do one thing
for
at
sure.
a time. You will shit the bed if you do anything else.
You do it. I totally agree there. But this was a nice, humbling experience as well. You're just like, man, so that's what it is when you go to that level and then this level. I mean, as a Crusader and just planning to climb the ranks, I'm just like, whew. It is like you understand Dota this way, and then you see people play it at that level. You're just like, wow. I mean, playing against it is different from watching it, right? So I was just like, man, these guys are quick.
I
But
compare. Oh, go ahead.
Go on, coach, please.
I was
I'm
gonna
good.
say I've started to think about Dota a lot as speedrunning. Like when you play Super Mario 64 over and over again.
Yeah.
It's really similar in the sense that you're just starting from ground zero every single game.
You're doing
and
it all
you're
over
just trying
again,
to
yeah.
race to a specific point, and you're trying to get there as fast as possible, quicker than the opponent. Like that's all you're trying to do. Whether or not that's getting more GPM, experience per minute, movements around the map being faster.
Yep.
That's all Dota is, really. So a lot of the stuff I'm teaching you, which I'm emphasizing to everyone at home, I feel like a lot of people don't believe that high-level concepts apply to lower MMRs. I think if you guys understand the core fundamentals and the core concepts of Dota, that if you just consistently get a little bit faster at them, just a little bit faster, you'll gain MMR. Like, that's just how it goes. If you just go a little bit faster.
So it's just the high level players are just doing it at an incredibly fast level, like compared to everyone else.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the
everyone
combination of how
understands
fast and also like certain matchups and situations you're supposed to know
Understanding.
between 2 or 3 choices which one you were supposed to take, you know? Whether or not you were supposed to defend that tower, whether or not you're supposed to trade towers, whether or not you're supposed to fight them, you know? That's the kind of stuff that's hard.
This game is hard. And you know what I'm understanding? Like simply walking top and walking bottom, like just like walking has an effect. Like it compounds. I'm realizing like that it's defined as a decision. Walking here, going here, CSing here, those little things are important. Every time in the game, I'm noticing like even with your coaching series, I noticed you shouldn't have walked here. This right now is not very good. And it's like 3 seconds, coach. It's 4 seconds of what you're not supposed to do. And I'm just like, 3 seconds? You're getting grilled and flamed for 3 seconds within the game? That's how complex the game is. It's crazy.
What I will say, what I will say, Eri, is that at the highest level, that window
Yep.
that I'm flaming, that 3-second window, you know what happens
Yeah.
to it?
Yeah.
It just gets smaller, man. If I'm out of position for
dude.
half a second, for 1 second, for like,
Yeah.
I'll die or I'll take 400
Yeah.
damage and the lane's suddenly hard or something. You know, that's why when I know I'm against good players, like I to some extent everyone's gonna mess up, right? So when I know I'm against tier 1 pro players, is when every single little mess up that I do gets punished. Like every single little one. You know, for you, if you're out of position for 3 or 4 seconds, I'll know that guy's probably about ancient if he punishes you for it. It's like, in my bracket, I know the guy's not better than me if he's not punishing me for my like half-second mistakes. You know, little things I could have done better. I know they're not better than me because that's about where I will take to punish them. That's just... But then there's players that when I lane against these like really good mid players,
Quinn,
you know,
I remember
like
that game
Quinn,
after
for instance, every
yeah.
little micro movement in lane, it seems like he's a step ahead of me. Like it's like
crazy.
he already knows what I'm gonna do, and these are all like
And
millisecond decisions. To be
And you
honest
feel
with
the pressure. It's
can
like
feel
playing
it.
perfect Jenga. It's like playing perfect Jenga with a timer.
And people ask me,
crazy.
is there really that big of a difference between like rank 1 and rank 200, for instance? And it's like, yeah, it's a massive difference. Like it really is. So it's funny because the journey never ends. It's a nonstop race. That's how I never get bored at Dota. That's why I still love Dota. Like it just never ends. You're like constantly, you know, everyone's rearing their head across the finish line and nobody's ever gonna make it there. You know, that's just kind of how it is. Okay. So on any
great,
final
Coach.
notes? Any final comments?
I had so much fun doing this. Honestly, there were some moments of deep frustration, but it was followed by like, oh, I came to a certain level. Oh, I realized something. Oh, I'm now here. I felt that I'm a few levels higher than where I was, and it was fun, Coach. I'm glad I decided to do the carry thing. This was a really good series to go about it and just change it up. And thank you, Gamecaster. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the series. Thank you for liking the idea and deciding to jump in on it. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you to chat, who's been very, very nice. I really appreciate it. Like most of you are really, really nice. So thank you. And Coach B, oh, we're gonna get that back, man.
We're gonna get it back.
We're gonna get it. I hate losing. I don't like losing.
You know what's kind of
but
funny
we're
for
gonna
me,
get it
Eri, is
back.
I feel like when after I get off a day of really bad pubs,
Yeah.
Dota has this weird effect on me. I think it happens to a lot of people. Where like that loss right there didn't affect me in the slightest because my pubs today were just so bad.
Oh, okay.
Like there's just no way when I'm having fun trying to coach you and shit that this pub could ever be as frustrating as those games. Even if like normally I hate losing, it's just in comparison, you know, I am numb. I am literally numb after games like today. So
You're beaten down, so you're just like, all right, this is cute. This is cute.
At least we had a good time. At least, you know, we're making some moves. We're taking some good team fights, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed how much I would beg to just have the ability to make smoke calls and have them listened to in a high MMR game. That would be the dream.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We'll run it back. We will run it back for
We
sure.
will. Maybe someday there will be a tournament that I go to in Southeast Asia, and we can play, a couple games a week
Proper.
or something. Yeah.
Hell yeah, coach. Now, or ever if I'm in an A, once things are a lot better, for sure. And I'm sure we'll catch each other at the LAN in the future one day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm
we'll-
sure.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Our
Once
paths will
things are
cross.
We definitely will. For now, we got these sessions. Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gamecaster, thank you so much. It's been enjoyable, and I look forward to getting better. You get some rest, buddy.
Thank you.
And thank you for playing with us. Really appreciate it. I'll
was a
catch you
good time.
later. It was a good time, Coach V. Thank you, buddy.
Have
Take
a good
care.
day, Eri.
You too, sir. Thank you, man.